Evil 0 sooner than later because I would like to try to maybe beat it today if we have the time to. Otherwise, we'll probably beat it on Friday. But I want to try to beat it tonight if we can. So we'll probably jump into Resident Evil. I know some people haven't been so much of a fan of 0, but hey, we're going to finish it out. We're already a good chunk into it, so we might as well finish it. It has been the worst Resident Evil, I'll say, but I'm still enjoying it, contrary to popular belief with how much I've been bitching about it. It has been good. It's just tedious. It's probably the best way I can sum it up. But before we get into that stuff, we are going to check out the brand new Jack Off TV, which I'm very excited about because Jack Off TV always pops off. Wait, that kind of sounded wrong.
Resident
now
Sleeper.
that I'm thinking of jacking off, popping off. Close enough. Corbin, thank you for the 42 months. Appreciate it. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to jump into Resident Evil. And we'll probably just be playing Resident Evil for the remainder of the stream. We are not streaming tomorrow. I have a hair appointment in the evening. So I'm just going to chill tomorrow and do the hair appointment. And yeah, if it was earlier, I probably would stream, but it's not until the evening time. So I kind of just probably going to chill tomorrow. And then we'll stream the rest of the weekend. So should be good. We're doing Spooky Saturday this Saturday. So that'll be a lot of fun. Anything else? Not really. That's about it. For all the people that are asking about how I'm feeling and stuff like that, appreciate your worries. I am feeling much better. It's still very noticeable when I inhale and breathe, but it's not that sharp pain that's like unbearable. It's like a discomfort now, which is way more tolerable dealing with a discomfort than dealing with the sharp pain, which really feels like hard to fully breathe or inhale. So that's really awesome. I'm really happy that it's at least going in the right direction. So hopefully within another couple days here, it'll be more normal. So can't wait for that. And yeah, last night was like the best sleep I've gotten in like 3 days. So was pretty nice. I really needed that. So yeah. But other than that, yeah, that's about it, really. That's about it. How's it going in your guys' world? Everything going great? Fantastic? I know it's probably weird to see me streaming during the middle of the week because a lot of times I don't stream during the middle of the week. So kind of interesting, I guess. How's the health? I just answered it literally 5 seconds ago. You must have just popped in, Liquid. Trending in a good direction, to sum it up. So, we will jump into the video in just a second here. We'll probably give it another like 10-15 minutes. Like I said, I kind of want to get into Resident Evil sooner than later. Mostly because we're in that complete new zone, and I kind of want to start exploring it and getting it down because, you know, it does take a bit of time to get through the game. So yeah. Am I getting up in the morning? I typically get up around 8 or yeah, like 8 in the morning.
Hey Hexy,
9
hope
in
you
the
are
morning.
well. I am looking forward to seeing you struggle, brute force, and ruin more of everyone's favorite Resident Evil game.
Oh, that's bullshit. 0 is not people's favorite. It might be like one person's favorite. I'd say I get up pretty early. I don't really sleep in late. I mean, that's kind of why I end when I do, because I actually I try to go to sleep at like around midnight usually. So yeah, I don't stay up like I used to. I was kind of debating on like how I'm gonna do my stream if I did move to Seattle, because that's 2 hours difference. So it'd be 2 hours later for Europeans if I started at the same time. So I don't know if I'll try to like get up like at like, you know, 5 or 6 in the morning and do that and then stream really early or what. But I guess we'll get to that when we actually get to that. Yeah, because West Coast is 2 hour difference from where I'm at right now. They're 2 hours behind, so if I started at the same time I do, it would put you guys 2 hours ahead. So wherever you're at right now, this is like 1:48. it would be an extra 2 hours, because if I wanted to start at this time, I would have to start at 11:48. You get what I mean? So, I don't know. We'll kind of see. I've always kind of changed my streaming schedule over the years. If you guys remember, like, OG streams, we used to be a nighttime streamer. I don't know if a lot of you guys were around during that time in my life, but I think that's half the reason I even became somewhat relevant, is because no one was online at that hours, and, well, they had a spot to go, because I was the loser that would stay up until like 3 or 4 in the morning every night. So yeah, that's how I used to stream back in the day. I used to start at around like 8 or 9 in the evening, like nighttime basically, and then I'd just stream until like 3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning sometimes. Sometimes the sun would even be coming up when we would like go to sleep. So it was a completely different beast. And I kind of feel bad because I know I fucked over a lot of those people by switching my stream to more daytime type. But I prefer the daytime. It kind of crosses with Europeans and NA a bit, and I kind of like it a bit better than just going all night. So, yeah, I don't know. Can you do that again? Well, I mean, most of you would already be asleep by then, because if I did do that, it would be morning time for you guys. Like, you would have already slept all night. Unless you're just a degen that stays up all night, then... yeah. Well, the reason why I started overnight is because... well, that worked out the best time-wise, because I was working a job during the day, and then I would do that at night. But then even after that, I did it because there's less traffic with streamers late at night. So... people tend to kind of pong around a little bit more looking for streams because their favorite streamer isn't on because it's late. As well as I don't have as many people to compete with, because prime time is like now, basically. This is like prime time for streaming. So, yeah, it kind of helped in that regard. Also, it just made the most sense because at the time I was dating a stripper. So, you know, she would go to work and I would stream. And then, you know, some nights I would like end and go chill with her or go pick her up or whatever. So it's an interesting time. Big changes. I mean, that's years and years and years and years in the past now at this point, which is kind of crazy to even remotely think about. But yeah. Anyways, you just got sex? Nice, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Congratulations, man. Hey, what's up, Akomi? I like this time too, but that's what I mean. Like, if I moved to Seattle, I would have to start around like 11 o'clock, 11, 12, if I wanted to be around the time that I normally do here. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. No, you don't need to tag me in your sex escapades. I'm good. Thank you, though. Appreciate the offer. I'm good. Thank you, though. So, yeah, we'll jump into this video in just a second. I'm actually really excited for this one. This brand new Jackoff. And Jackoff always has the craziest cheater videos, to be honest. So, he just dropped this brand new one, and it's about a tattoo artist. So, that should be fun. We love the tattoos. And then, yeah, we'll get into... Resident Evil some more. So it'll probably be a nice cozy little stream most of the stream today. And then like I said, tomorrow we're getting a haircut, and yeah, I probably won't stream tomorrow. So anyways, anything else that I can think of? Not really. Am I gonna keep the mullet? I don't really know, to be honest. I'll just vibe it out. Weird way to say new wig. Well, yeah, I gotta keep up the illusion that this is my real hair. Duh. Backrooms trailer. I was actually debating on watching the Backrooms trailer, but there's actually a sponsorship thing for it for watching the trailer. So I was also kind of debating on doing that too. I don't really know quite yet, because obviously, why watch it for free when I can watch it and get paid? But I think I have like a week to decide if I want to do that. So I'm going to decide by like probably Spooky Saturday. What I was thinking is do it before Spooky Saturday or something, because that would just make the most sense, right? So maybe, I don't know, but I don't want to watch it quite yet just in case I decide to do the sponsorship. It would be really simple. I mean, it's basically like watch the video and a few talking points and whatever, but I mean, that's like right up my alley, so it kind of makes sense. I mean, literally everyone has been asking me to watch it already for free. So like I would already, don't tell them I said this, but I would already watch it for free. But you know, might as well get paid if I could. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted if we do that. Obviously, I have to let you know if it is going to be a sponsored segment or whatever. But it would be relatively short and relatively easy to do. Plus, it's like literally something that we do here, so it's like the perfect fit. So we'll probably do it. But I have a week if we want to. So I was thinking if we are going to do it, we'll do it Spooky Saturday. L corporate stream. Okay, then you go ahead and tip me a bunch, and then I won't do it. I'll wait. I mean, it's just like a no-brainer, dude. It's like literally what we do here. I told you guys, I'll take sponsorships if it makes sense. This one makes a lot of sense. So we'll see. How are you shutting off that clavicular interview so fast? What do you mean? We never even watched the clavicular thing. I watched a little bit of it myself. I didn't even really know who he was, but the Channel 5 thing. My dream sponsor? Oh, there's a bunch that I would love to do, to be honest. Life Water would be awesome. Asus, I would love to do a sponsorship with Asus. I think that would be super cool. There's a bunch of different shit. Obviously, we could do tattoo stuff. We could do weed shit. I've actually been offered a weed sponsorship in the past, but I was on the fence about it because, like, yeah, I know I'm not necessarily like a golden role model or anything like that, and I don't really want to be, but I was on the fence, like, oh, you saw it right here. That's what it is. I gotcha. But I wasn't sure, so I was kind of on the fence about doing that. But obviously, now I don't have any. Now I don't have any sponsors, and I don't have any management. I think by the end of the year, I will probably sign with a management team. So we'll probably start getting a bit more corpo towards the end of the year, because towards the end of the year, I'm going to move, I'm going to redo our whole stream setup, and I'm going to start like being a lot more serious with streaming again. Because right now, even though I am streaming a okay amount, I'm not taking it crazy serious. I'm more just like kind of getting online to hang out and bullshit and hopefully crack some jokes. But towards the end of the year, when we finish like our kind of like look that I'm going for and kind of finish that new like chapter, and we move out of here and it's finally, we turn the page, we're like no longer in this area anymore, that's where I want to like turn it up a lot. The main thing I need to do before then is one, well, do all the traveling, because I'm doing a lot of traveling this year, so I do really bad with traveling, so I gotta stay strong for those. And then the other one that I would like to do, obviously besides finishing body mods, is get in the gym again, or at least like working out regularly. I work out a tiny bit here and there, and like I'll lift some stuff a little bit, but I'm not like consistent at all, and I'm not like really going hard at it. It's just kind of a little bit here and there, which is not the correct way to do it, but that's what I would love to do. So that's what I would like to get to before we get into the next chapter, which will be signing with management team, probably taking on some sponsors, reviving the YouTube again, being more serious with like social media posts again. So yeah, you'll see a big shift towards the end of the year, I think. That's why you hear me constantly say, and I swear I'm not trying to pity farm. I'm genuinely not trying to pity farm, but I say my stream is dog shit right now constantly because I'm not really like try-harding it like I want to, because I want to get to this next chapter before I really push it. That way I don't really like burn myself out, and I can have fun and then get like, you know, serious with it towards the end of the year and things of that nature. So remember the last time Hexy said this type of stuff? Vacation Inc. Yeah, well, at least I'm not dead, Chris, so that's pretty nice, you know? That's pretty good. Because, you know, at that point I was on the fence about killing myself, but we don't have to talk about that. So at least we're not dead. You gotta look at the positives, man. But yeah, trust me, I feel like a failure. Trust me, you don't have to tell me I'm a failure, because I've already told myself 10 million times over that I'm way more of a failure than you could ever believe. And I know your parents are probably embarrassed of you and view you as a failure. So take how your parents view you and then times that by 100, and that's how I feel about myself. You know what I mean? Like, that's where I'm at. So I'm trying my best. I know it's really bad, and I wish I could do better, and I feel like I'm letting everyone down constantly, which is why it like compounds on itself, because not only am I hating myself, I also feel genuinely terrible about letting everyone down and feeling like I can't actually get to where I want to be in a lot of ways. And in that regard, I feel like I'm just letting everyone down by not being able to rise to the occasion. And part of me feels like maybe I can't even do it. Maybe I'm just not that person. I want to be. I hope I can be. I'm trying to be. I'm thinking it's like trending in a good direction at least, but who the hell knows? Yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, trust me, I know. It fucking sucks. That's why I constantly say my stream sucks. And I'm not even trying to like pity farm. I really don't want you guys like being like, the stream's not bad. It is. But hopefully we can achieve what I would like to achieve. And when we can also kind of get to that point, I want to also apply to Survivor. I was thinking on applying to Survivor on stream. I thought that might be a fun little thing to do. But I actually want to apply to Survivor. Oh, I didn't take it as like a mean thing. I mean, Chris is correct. I don't think he's being offensive. He's just being correct, really. I just wanted to kind of talk and address it, really, because I do not really feel good about myself. So I just kind of view it as like, as long as I'm not dead and I'm at least moving in a direction that's positive, that's good. That's how I view it. So I don't know. Really basic things, but I think when you're depressed, just any basic things is good than just like bed rotting constantly, because I don't know, sometimes it can be really hard to just get up in the morning. So what do you tell your barber when you ask them to give you this hairstyle? We just kind of bullshit ideas together. My hairstylist, she is a fellow emo scene kid, so we kind of have that same similar backstory. So she's very familiar with like a lot of these like more alternative hairstyles, and I just kind of bullshit ideas with her, and then she kind of just does it, and then she'll do some stuff, and then I kind of ping some ideas off her, and it's, yeah, that's kind of what it is. So I definitely need to get a haircut, which is why I kind of need to end at like an okay time tonight, because I need a shower and do all that shit tonight, because my hair is fucking disgusting. Prep yourself. Yeah, I'm trying to prep myself, Nord. I appreciate it. I mean, the whole thing is like, I wanted to be where I wanted to be by the end of last year, so 2025 going into 2026. That was my goal, which is why I'm shitting all over myself, because I'm not even close to it yet. Well, I guess I am kind of close to it, but it's just like I didn't hit what I wanted to hit, and I didn't hit my goal. You know, it's kind of interesting, and I don't want to blame it. I don't want to blame it on Survivor, but because it's definitely me. It's a me thing. I can't like fault it on to Survivor, but I was doing so fucking good because I wanted to apply to Survivor by season 50. That was my goal on like getting better. And I found out season 50 was just going to be all returnees. And when I found out season 50 was going to be all returnees, it completely zapped my motivation, which it shouldn't have, but it did. Because I was like, damn, that was my whole goal. I was trying to get there so I could get there. And then they did like just all returnees to season 50 Survivor. So I didn't even really like push it because I knew I wasn't going to be able to apply for it. So it's like, whatever, I'll have to apply for season like 51 if I even want to do it by then. So it zapped my motivation, but it's my fault at the end of the day.
To be clear, I said that shit in jest. I banter because I like the stream, not riding. Love you, also stop yapping, you bald baby part-time streamer.
Yo, thank you, Chris. I didn't take it in a mean way. I just maybe was a little more harsh with how I came off with it, but I didn't take it in a mean way. I mean, you're correct in what you said, so. So, anyways, I don't really want to pity farm, and I'm not trying to drama. Can we go back to fart jokes and dick jokes and asking about my dick tattoos or something? I don't know. No, we'll probably start this video in a second here. Sorry to trauma dump right off the rip of the stream, but I mean, I think most people are used to it. I fucking seem to do it almost damn near every stream, so sorry for that. I try not to do it too much, but I'm a fucking loser. I have no friends, so you guys get to hear some of the ramblings of me, because I don't have friends to talk with anything about, like anything other than my fucking therapist. So no, I don't have a dick tattoo. Chad just constantly asks if I'm getting a dick tattoo because I have a lot of tattoos now. Try blacksmithing as a hobby? Nah, I wouldn't do blacksmithing as a hobby. If I was gonna do anything as like a hobby, I don't know. There's a lot of fun things that would be cool hobbies, to be fair. If I wasn't such a fat piece of shit, I think it would be so sick to get into like climbing. That like type of strength and that type of ability really appeals to me, but it's so challenging and I don't really feel like doing it. Yeah, like rock climbing, you know, like the indoor rock climbing things. I would love to do that. You get like a really good figure. It keeps you in shape. It's a lot of practical movement and muscles, which is really beneficial for day-to-day life. And I think it looks fun, to be honest, especially if you can like hold yourself up and things of that nature. But I'm lazy as shit. That's why I say I kind of want to like try to get into the gym, and then if I get into the gym, then and I can stay consistent with that, then maybe we could look at stuff like that, because I'm not even strong enough to be able to do something like that right now. No, I would not start climbing buildings or anything. I would just climb like indoor climbing things. So yeah, I appreciate that, Nord. I just think it would be fun to do indoor stuff. I would never do heights on purpose. But my thought is, one, it's just nice to have that skill set because you can climb over shit and whatnot, you know what I mean? As well as two, when you have that type of strength, it's really good for let's just say picking people up for fun. Yeah, let's go with that. Knox, think of the 4 months. Appreciate it. Bro, I'm telling. Yes, exactly. Well, calisthenics is what I want to train in when I get into the gym. I want to do like gym stuff, but then also kind of want to move over to calisthenic stuff. No, the thing is, I just think there's a certain. Okay, have you guys ever been in shape enough, like in good shape? And what I mean by that is like comfortably. Here we go. We're going to talk about sex, but whatever. When you can comfortably lift someone up during sex or throw them around during sex or, you know, do whatever you got to do during the, like, and something about that adds a certain swagger and confidence to your brain when you know you can do that. But when you're not confident in it, you're like, maybe I can, maybe I can't, maybe I'm going to be out, maybe. It like, I don't know, it fucks with you a bit. And I just really want to get back to that because I used to be able to do that. But I don't really feel confident like that anymore. So, yeah. Yeah. So that's kind of what I was kind of saying. It's just like being able to like kind of lift people in a comfortable manner. I think is pretty hot. So I'm not gonna fucking suplex people. Jesus Christ, what do you think I am, an animal? But you know, hold them up and okay, we're not gonna go there. We're getting too perverted. All right, you guys ready? Should we go ahead and do this video? We're getting way too perverted.
Good job.
I've been meaning to send you this to watch. You love save scumming so much that this should resonate with you. Whenever you have time to view on stream XD.
Okay, adventurer, the bandits who stole my garlic are just over there.
Yeah, just
That's right. But this won't be easy. They're definitely expecting you. So you'll need to be careful. And... Are you sure you're ready, adventurer?
yeah, whatever.
Okay, good. Okay. Well, I think the best course of action is to take it slow and steady. And that way we can... Whoa, wait! Adventurer, wait! Adventurer, watch out! Oh, wow, adventurer. Wait, what? Hey, adventurer.
What's up, Greg?
So you're pretty good at this.
I guess that's why I'm an adventurer, Greg.
Why do I want to throw people
pretty
around
good.
during sex? It's
Are you
not that I
safe-scumming?
want to. It's
What?
having
Safe
the
scumming.
ability
Are you
to.
safe scumming?
Don't know what you're talking about, Greg.
It's just you seem to know what's gonna happen before it happens, you know? Like, almost like you've done it before.
Just
It allows you to
instincts,
have
I
a
guess.
certain confidence about you that
Right.
you can't have if you can't do that. And I guess what that
See,
ties
like that.
into
How did you know my garlic would be in this chest? You had this
is
whole
kind of a
camp
more
to search. How did
dominant
you know it was gonna
role.
be there?
lucky guess.
you can use your imagination.
Oh my
and
gosh.
how that ties
I don't believe
together.
this. You are safe scumming. How long has this been going on?
What? I'm not safe scumming.
Dude, I wasn't save scumming.
Have you been safe scumming our entire relationship? All those quests, all those perfect, flawless performances, they were all a lie.
I don't know what you're talking about, Greg.
What about this quest, huh? How many times you tried it, you little
Yeah, maybe we'll watch
perfectionist?
the NASA thing if you can remind me.
10? 30? More than 30?
I got you your garlic. Why does it even matter?
You keep your filthy garlic. Doesn't mean anything if you're faking it the whole time.
Oh, come on. You don't have to be like that.
Oh, if only I could restart my life whenever I ran into trouble. Maybe I could be a hero as well.
Look, I don't know what to tell you, Greg. Maybe I'm just so good at this game, it looks like I'm safe scumming.
Oh, is that right?
See?
Yes, Greg.
You guys ever think about that?
Now.
What's the problem?
What? Nothing.
Oh, this is new. You've never made it this far before, have you?
What? No, that's not it.
Oh, I mean, surely you've got nothing to worry about being such a brave, incredible adventurer and all. Your
Hey,
natural
what's up,
gifts.
Firefoot?
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, well, by all means, adventurer, lead the way.
Thank you. I will. I think
I think we go this way. Yeah. See? Ouch!
Oh no, Adventure, you've been mildly hurt.
Gotta reload
I
the
wonder what
save.
he's gonna do. You save-scumming piece of shit.
No, you could
Be
do that
careful.
cleaner, dude.
You sure you're ready, Adventure?
Yep.
You know what's not scummy? Exclusive Viva Plus content. Links over there, including the first official Epic NBC Man spin-off show, Mug 'Em. Check it out, Viva Plus.
I always like that channel because you can tell they're like all gamers there. Like they actually game. They're not just making like gamer videos or like stupid gamer. Like they actually play games. So they really are in tune with like a lot of the mechanics and silliness. So I always like their videos. We didn't finish Resident Evil 0 last night. We're gonna maybe finish it tonight. We're gonna try at least. Oh, he does stream on Twitch? That's cool. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get into this video so we can actually get into Resident Evil. I don't really want to do long yaps today, and this is a little bit of a longer video, but I'm very excited for it. There's a brand new Jack Off TV. Are you guys all ready to jack off? I'm ready to jack off alongside of you. This is her boyfriend doing more than tattoos behind closed doors. Do you think they'll cheat? I guess we'll find out.
Hi, my name is Paris. I'm 23. I'm from Palestine, Texas. I moved to Houston in about...
Yeah, actually, let me clarify that because I keep seeing people comment about it. I just want to let you know if you want to fix it. If you use 7TV, they're doing an April Fool's thing for today. So you have weird chats and all that stuff, and the text is off, and it'll like highlight you and do weird shit. If you would like to disable it, you just go into the settings on 7TV. I can actually show you real quick. It's settings here. And of course I can't go big because I'm in a smaller window. And then you just go to chat, and then it's right here, the April Fool's disable effects 2026. And there's a little toggle thing next to it. So it's just under chat. And you can just turn it off if you want. So... for anyone that is annoyed with the April Fool's 7TV thing, here's how you turn it off. I actually was leaving it on for a bit until I realized it starts randomly tagging you. And that shit was driving me fucking crazy. Because you think someone like added you and tagged you, but they didn't. It's just like a normal message. So I was like, I need this shit off. That shit's pissing me off. I didn't really mind the font change, but yeah. So if you'd like to turn it off, there you go. I figured I'd just make you aware because, yeah, it is a bit annoying. Anyways, here we go.
2021 to pursue my dreams of being an artist, of course. I've done a lot of other things, music videos,
You raw dog
paint
Twitch?
shows. I worked
That's
at
crazy.
Bottle Girl. I've done so many different things.
Gotta have
in Houston
better
just to,
Franker
get
face
myself
or
out there,
7.
live life. So I just want to elevate and make the most out
Gotta have
of myself
one.
and my talents. I met my boyfriend on social media, actually, on Instagram. We are both artists. He's a tattoo artist.
If you're on a
I'm a
work
painter.
computer,
It
that
started
makes more
off as just like
sense,
a
but-
mutual, like, oh, you know, I like your art, you
Yeah,
like
so
mine.
you just see people type
It was
weird
one
ass
day he
words.
just kind of said something that I feel like threw the ball
don't
out
even
there,
know this
and we
one.
just
You
kind of
just
hit
see
it off from
Fenfer.
there. We spent a couple days together,
You're
went on a
missing
couple
out.
dates, and we were together.
Well, I guess you
before
can see it on
we
my
were always
chat in
together
the
every
corner
day.
there.
Everything was great. One thing I love about Alan and myself is that we're both hard workers. We both understand what it's like to
You guys
put your
please
all
stop
into
doing
everything
fentanyl.
that you
We're trying to
love,
watch
no
this
matter what it
video.
is that you're doing. We put
It's
100%
very
in.
distracting.
Also to the point where I feel like it also kind of caused a problem on top of that. But Alan is very hardworking. He's driven. He's a problem solver on top of that. Anything we needed to get done, it was
What
never
kind of intro
far
is
out of
this for
figuring out
Jack
for Alan.
Off? This is a weird intro.
Some of my concerns stem from a lot of the times, like when he works late, I might not hear from him until it's the end of the night, or I'm home and sleep already and haven't heard from you all day, or I was working late, or hey, like I had this and I'm tired. You know, it was just a lot of things where, you know, I try to be understanding, but at some point it's just like, are you gonna understand where I'm coming from as well? My hope with this test is that I'm not putting my all into something.
Oh my God, they got a little snake.
That
Is it
is not
albino?
right for me. I hope that we can take the next step forward and we can build a better future for ourselves and have
It's a
more
bald
confidence and trust
python,
within
an
each other.
albino
I
bald
want
python.
to be sure that when he says he's at work, he's at work. I want to be confident when he says he's working and, hey, I'll talk to you when I really get the chance, that that's what he honestly and truly means.
Yeah, that's a
Because
bald python.
I feel like in our relationship, we're
They
at
call
a-
them that
a
'cause they're
point
bald.
where
They don't
I
have
want
any hair.
reassurance, and I can't get it because he may process or understand things or, you know, see things differently than me. I want to be sure that he is the man who I think he
You think
is.
caging a
and
dog's bad?
Hopefully this test will prove that. Damn, can I say I like to smoke? I don't know.
Hey.
Okay, we're gonna try it.
I just like going outside,
I like
having a good
hairy
time with my
pythons.
friends. I like being
So
social,
you like
trying
dick is
new
what you're saying.
things, just experiencing life, you know, as a young woman. Rose is FaceTiming. Here, FaceTime her on your phone. FaceTime her.
I don't
So
think
I
it's
just
bad
caught Mariah up
to
on
cage a dog
everything. Basically,
unless
I'm
like it's
finna
long term. If it's
Put
long
Alan
term,
on a test to see how he's
not
going
really a
to
fan
do.
of that. But using
when he's supposed to be working, if
during
he's
like the
actually
training
working, or if
phases
he's
and
slinging
teaching them
around.
and stuff, I think
Slinging
it's a really good
around.
tool.
Around these. No, for real. Girl, we at Layton's right now. We in 3rd Ward.
I think she's straight smoking a blunt.
I don't know. I just feel like it's all these extra late nights, and I don't know, like the hardly seeing each other, and you just so busy. It's just not making sense to me. So
He's definitely doing something.
me and Mariah just catching a couple drinks before we move
Yeah,
on to
some
the
dogs
next
actually
process.
love the crate more than
Couple
being out
drinks,
of the
couple-
crate. They'll like go into
couple-
it even with the door wide open on it.
I just like to be in my crib, you know.
It's
I
like
might
your
like
safe
shave with
space.
my bald python.
Oh, this is in
Denzel, The
Houston.
dog. My homegirls, we come over, have game night, you know, shit like that. Like, you know, it's when you got your own shit, like you enjoy being at the crib. Like, I work 6 days a week. I don't.
Yeah, I don't
time
think
to
crate
be
training's
outside
bad.
every night anymore, like I used to.
I think crates are bad if
just,
you
you know,
use it as a tool
like
to
being
just like
23,
lock
like-
away the
Doing it
dog
while
and you
y'all were
leave them
dating
in
now?
there for like, you know,
Like, it
16
wasn't
hours
like
a
crazy
day and you
enough. I
want
was
to take
still
them out
working,
to like
full
go to the
time.
bathroom.
But it was just the fact that I
that's
didn't
bad.
have like at the dispensary.
Oh.
I still have the same job that I had. Like my job has never changed. It was just more so of, like me and my surroundings. Like it was just I'd rather like been doing something else than, you know, just to be like where I was intruding. Like feeling like, you know, when you're not in your own shit, you don't never feel comfortable.
So you weren't
Dude,
a
what the
bottle girl
fuck
while
is
y'all
this
were dating?
episode?
Not that
This
it
is
matters.
Yes,
such
I
a
was,
weird
yeah.
He was
setup
never
for
like,
jack
oh,
off.
like you fucking
Alan
guys
always
all night,
he
blah, blah, blah.
no. I always was like when he met me, I was
He was chill though. He didn't care.
Maybe
He
he's
never
trying to
usually
get like a
dates a lot of
legit
girls,
TV
but-
show or something. What is this?
He had to make an exception.
He made
The first one. She made the first one.
Yeah, he made an exception. But it was on the sense of like we always kind of seen each other, like we was both hustlers. We like, you know, it was on some shit like we seen each other like who it was. Like it's a lot of bitches that bottle girls and they get in the clubs just because they want to be hiding, you know, want to sell pussy around, you know, whatever, or just be in it for like, you know, bitches don't really try to like elevate themselves for real and get out of it. Like, I don't have the bottle service anymore. And that was like always a girl. Like, I don't have to work in the clubs. I don't got to bottle girl, bartend. I don't have to work in the club anymore.
So
That was always the goal.
To get right.
Yeah, like I'm gonna go back to school next year. Like I'm going back to school next year. Like I'm finna, you know, it's always like not to
Yo,
go back to school next year.
whatever happened to Beanie Babies? Did people ever get like rich off of Beanie Babies, or was that just a giant waste of money? Remember, so many people were collecting Beanie Babies, and now you never hear anything about Beanie Babies anymore. Did anyone like make money on it, or was it just like a fucking waste?
Year, like I'm going back to school next year. Like I'm finna,
Waste?
you know, it's always like not to
Damn,
say
okay.
like I ain't gonna lie, I had fun bottle girling, and you know, but it's not something that I want to do the rest of my life.
Yeah.
You know, it was never something that I wanted to do. And
Dude, I
Alan didn't
remember
like me
some
doing
people
that shit
collected
either.
them. Like, I
So
want
when
to
I
be
got
rich.
good at my job, whatever, Alan was helping take care of shit, whatever, I was off that shit, and I haven't bottle girl since.
Him failing, is it something that you feel like you could work through, or that's gonna be a deal breaker for you?
Hell no. I ain't gonna lie. Hell no, I ain't gonna lie. I care about him. I love him so much. I do. But I also, like, I ain't no just anybody either. Like, I done been through a
I don't think
heartbreak
they're
before.
yapping too much.
It's
They're
gonna hurt.
giving
It's gonna suck.
backstory, but they normally
But
kind of just jump
it is
into
what it
it.
is.
Like,
I'd rather
this is
have
what's
my
going on.
self-respect
This is
at the
what's
end of
going
the day
on. Blah blah blah.
and
Let's
just go
test
on with
them.
what I got going.
Okay. So our decoy, she's actually flying in town tomorrow.
Oh, like a
so
whole damn
you'll meet her
backstory.
tomorrow or whatever. Anytime between then, if you feel like you don't want to do the little test no more, just feel free to reach out to me and you don't have to do it.
Okay. I'm not getting cold feet.
Okay. So I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, it's nice to meet you.
Sure, likewise.
Thank
Oh,
you.
bro, you know the thing about Beanie Babies?
Since Parents' boyfriend is a tattoo artist.
Okay, I'm pausing because I'm gonna yap for a sec. There was one thing about Beanie Babies that I fucking loved from my childhood. Okay, I didn't really have Beanie Babies. I had maybe a couple, like whatever. I wasn't like a collector, but my friend had a fuck ton of Beanie Babies, like a shit ton. And one of my favorite games of all time, even to this day, we called it Beanie Baby Wars. And Beanie Baby Wars, if you've never played it, is like the most fun fucking game to play as a kid. What you do is you turn off all the lights in the room and you put all the Beanie Babies in the middle of the room, and you go to your sides and all the Beanie Babies are in the middle of the room, and then you turn on a fucking strobe light, and the strobe light flashes and you can like see the people like kind of like in like a staggered motion, and you'll hear the Beanie Babies like boom hit the wall and shit like that, but you don't really like see it. And oh my god, it was so fucking fun to play when we were kids. That was like still to this day one of my favorite games I think we played as a kid, because like the Beanie Babies didn't really hurt when they would hit you, you know, and you just like, it was so funny just like, and you like see the staggered motion was so sick. Oh my god, that's like core memories with Beanie Babies.
Artist setting this test up was almost too easy. All we needed was someone willing to get inked. After
Why did my
realizing
childhood friend have a
solutions,
strobe
what came
light?
instead-
Well, because he had like a strobe light and like a lava lamp and like a black light, you know, dumb shit like that.
Out. Meet later.
His parents were fucking really rich, like millionaire rich. So they bought him a lot of shit. Like his house was so fucking awesome. I loved going over to his house constantly. I mean, I was at his house almost more than I was at my own house when I was a kid, because we didn't have like a ton of money. So we'd go over there and he had like everything, pool, crazy shit. Like his mom would take us paintballing. We didn't have to pay or anything. I mean, I'm assuming that shit costs a couple $100 for each of us. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. So it was like, yeah, they had all the good snacks. Not only did they have the good snacks, his mom would be like, all right, let's all go to the grocery store and you can get whatever you want. She would take us to the grocery store, and me and him would like run around and like pick out a bunch of food, whatever we wanted. And we get like IBC root beer and all that shit, thinking we were cool and getting drunk as kids off of IBC root beer.
You nervous at all?
Honestly, I'm more nervous about getting attacked. Like, I don't like needles. I don't like none of that. But decoy, I'm cool with that. I have no problem with that. I'm not nervous at all about that.
Before we even set this up, we have to do our own little check on Alan. Name, age,
Better than
location,
hanging
even
a
through a
rope
photo in there,
between
just to
trees
see if
in a
it was active
forest
on
to
any day
decapitate
naps. And in
cyclists.
his case,
You know what? It's funny that you say that. I actually took my brother's stuffed animal and I threw it off the second story balcony and hung it. And it had a note attached to its chest that said like, "You are next" or something. And he found it and he was freaking the fuck out about it. I thought that shit was so funny.
Up. If you ever feel like you need the same peace of mind, the link is in the description down below. Try it yourself from home.
So we about to drop you up at your hotel. If you want us to come pick you up tomorrow, we'll pick you up, or you can just Uber.
Oh, I would, dude.
Okay.
Guys, my humor and who I looked up to as a kid for my humor was Andy Dick. If you don't know Andy Dick, it might not make that much sense. But if you know Andy Dick, you're like, okay, wait, that makes a lot of fucking sense.
It's cool. Just let me know.
Start. Just text me and let me know.
Okay.
I don't know why I thought Andy Dick was so funny.
Well, your head look like.
Well, at the time, Andy Dick had the Andy Dick show.
What's up?
But yeah, Andy Dick isn't relevant really anymore.
Command Center I'm assuming.
I had a millionaire experience.
Besides this space is
no.
the master bedroom.
I mean, if I went to my friend's house, yeah.
It's not that bad. I thought it was gonna be worse.
Well, and in a lot of ways,
essentially you wouldn't use
his mom
Exactly,
was
because it
kind of
would
like
have
a
been cool
second
if
mom
if
for
this
me.
space was
She was
big
super
enough where
cool.
we could put a camera, but it doesn't look like
He wouldn't do a tattoo here anyway, so we wouldn't even use this. So,
And I'll leave a guest bedroom on the side.
cause that's a command center. You gonna probably want to do the tattoo on the couch or in one of these chairs unless he brings his own setup. And if he does bring his own setup, we ain't got no room for his
So
setup.
you do here, or we gotta move that table.
Somebody walk into my house, when you walk in, you gonna stand right there and wait for them to go. Normally, right?
This is true. But you just can't be a curious person like putting on doors.
Alright, so her ETA is about 20 minutes. We can go ahead and start setting the cameras in the video.
Let's bring this in here.
This is Jack Off TV, and
Here we go.
they put couples to the test to see if they'll cheat.
How y'all doing?
How you doing? How you doing?
But it's having kind of like a weird setup
Hey.
for the beginning of this. But once it gets going, I think it'll
Hi, how are you?
Gabe.
get going.
This is my dad.
Jack TV is like,
Let's put it right here.
How was your flight?
It was long.
his
It was
videos
fine.
always are the craziest
Yeah, I
cheater
kinda just be
videos, to be
chilling.
honest.
AirPods.
Okay, yeah, we just have a seat here. Wherever y'all feel free to.
This is the couch.
Shout out to Free Cash for sponsoring this video, because this one is exactly
Ad.
different, and I'll tell you why. This is currently a top 2 app in the App Store. So this isn't just some
I don't know.
app
They're
that
trying to
nobody
be like
uses.
way more
On average, users
professional
earn
with
their
this
first rewards
one
in
for
17
some
minutes and
reason.
12 seconds.
Normally it's
Just
like,
yesterday,
hey,
users
I don't
made
trust my
around
boyfriend.
$29,
Let's yap
and
for a
overall,
second about
people
what's
have
going
made over
on.
50
All right,
million
let's
on
test
this
it.
platform.
This
Here's how
one
it
like
works.
went into
You
the
pick an
whole
offer, you
thing
complete
about
it, and you
her
get
and
paid.
like the
Gaming
setup
companies
and
will literally pay you to
da-da-da-da-da.
play their games because they want more players. You can earn anywhere from $1 up to $120 per game. You can also get paid to try new apps.
Well, another
Companies want
big
real users, so they pay
influence for me
feedback.
was
That's
Dave
$1 to
Chappelle as well.
$75 per
Like,
app. And
from
if you
the
got a
Dave
few
Chappelle
minutes, you can
show.
take quick surveys. Brands need real opinions, so they pay for them. You will earn $1 for every 5 to 10 minute survey.
And
Click
Adam
an offer,
Sandler.
complete it,
Adam
and get paid.
Sandler's like old comedy stuff that he used to do before like
Basically,
all the
I just kinda
movies.
wanna
When he was
see
doing his
the
like
type of dude
music
that I got for real.
and
Like,
comedy,
I
I
ain't
was
gonna
really
lie,
into Adam Sandler stuff
kiss
too.
him in the mouth, you know, whoop you out. But like, just if you could take it there, you know, respectfully as women. You know, I just want to see how he move. If he's when he working late, if he say he working
Okay,
late.
so she's
I just
open.
want to know the type of person that I got with me for real, and if it's
is
something that I
good.
need to take to the next step. And hopefully, we all girls, and we gonna help each
Napoleon
other out.
Dynamite's
And
awesome.
Y'all help me figure out what I need to know.
When did it start when you started feeling like he was doing some weird stuff to you?
So it was like cool at first, you know, when you in that puppy love stage and y'all overly trying, you know, whatever. It was cool.
God,
But
that
I
is
just
the
feel like
best
as
stage
we got
in dating, I
comfortable,
swear.
Like I start working more. He was always working, and it's just when I start working more, you know, it's not a lot that I could.
Does
do
that
for
ever,
a dude
like,
that I used to
last?
do whatever. And so it
like it
just,
just
when
doesn't.
he's working, claims he's working all night.
Pink, think of the
I'm
18
like, what
months.
you really doing? When you're not responding, and when you're not answering,
I don't
like
think
you
it
used
lasts.
to, like, is that what you really doing? And maybe I just need to ease up off you a little bit.
Yeah.
Or are you doing some shit you ain't supposed to be doing out here?
hopefully he
Because you
not.
never know niggas in Houston.
Yeah, no.
You never know for real. You never really know. And so I don't want to look dumb trying to figure out what we doing, or I'm wasting my time, because I'm a young, talented woman as well.
Okay.
Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
So if we gonna put our all into it, then let's just do that.
What was your initial red flag for him?
It was just so. It started. It was one specific time we were in the club. I happened to go over to talk to my homegirls, and I turned back around and just see like somebody in his face a little too much. So I'm very calm. You know, I'm gonna ask you about it first.
Yeah, she
And so,
seems
boom,
like
oh, it's
well
just a
put
client.
together.
It's just
I'm curious to see if she's
okay,
gonna
cool.
crash
It's
out
like,
if this
boom,
dude cheats.
Another scenario happened. It's the same shit. Oh, like, they be bringing me money. They put me on other people. Oh, like, oh yeah, that's just a partner I've been knowing for a while. They come get tatted, whoop-de-wop. But a bitch acting weird. She you know, she don't want to speak. Because I feel like, you know, if I'm your girl and that's your partner, yo, whatever this and the
Blades
third,
of
why you
Glory
can't
is so
speak? Why you
funny.
acting weird? Like, and you know, we women, we know
That's
how
why I like
right,
that
oh,
Ilya
yeah,
guy.
He must move so.
In the
I just-
Olympics,
I
the
don't
ice
know, like,
skater,
I just
he
feel like I gotta see
reminds
what it is.
me
He might be
of
mad
Blades of
about it,
Glory.
but I
That's
really
why I
give a
love
fuck
that
for real.
dude.
He'll be all right.
You gotta do what you gotta do. It is what it is.
It is what
Be
it is.
loyal.
But I just appreciate y'all for aiding me and my, you know, trying to see what's going on and what it ain't. Because, yeah, it's just been too much on my mind trying to figure it out.
Okay, so Alan, he's actually running late. He's gonna be here in about an hour. If you wanna get something to eat or whatever, you can. We already got the camera set in place, so once he get here.
I don't know. She might keep it together. She seems very calm, cool, collected. But I'm curious because once you start messing with all the bullshit with cheating and shit, people just lose all sight of like everything and like see red in a way and act in ways they normally wouldn't. That's part of the reason why I like watching these so much. I know people are always like, why do you enjoy watching these so much? The reason I enjoy watching these so much is because you will see like the like lowest lows of people ever. Like they may never, ever, 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 ever act like this in like normal day-to-day life. But when you like fuck with them mentally like this, you just really see like a different side of people that you would never see otherwise.
It was a risky shot on the pull-up. Our cameraman had to quickly grab the shot and stay out of sight before being noticed.
I don't love watching suffering. It's educational and entertaining, which I guess is liking people suffering. But like, you also learn a lot, like on like possibly what people could be doing to you.
Oh, we get this over with.
Yeah, it's educational in the fact that it'll like maybe raise some red flags if you're dating someone that they could maybe be lying and cheating on you.
I'm good.
And like what to look for. I can guarantee there has been some people in my stream that have watched like some of this stuff and the jokes of us being like W gaslight, L gaslight, that type of shit. I guarantee people have been in their day-to-day life since then and been like, holy fuck, this person's gaslighting me, because I remember this same exact shit happening when we were watching that one video with Hexy or whatever. I guarantee it. That's why I love making a joke about like W gaslight. It's not really like I'm like W gaslight. It's more like I'm trying to raise awareness. So when it happens to you, you become aware of it, because you're going to subconsciously see someone do it and you're going to go W gaslight and you're going to be like, wait a second.
You for sure? Okay. You can set up right here. It's enough room, actually. Whatever way you feel like putting it up. Probably this way.
Yes, hello. Hey, how you?
That's Ken.
I'm
That's
Kennedy.
my homegirl.
Nice meeting you. This one right here.
It's not a bad tat though. It's chill.
So what type of personality do you normally have?
I mean, he likes to go out, you know, have his fun. You know, like, he is very focused on his work. Like, he gonna go to work for sure. Like,
Keep it down just a little bit.
I mean, he seemed pretty chill. Like, he got a fun side to him, definitely. But he does act very conservative, very strict program. So it'd just be interesting to see if that's really how he be all the time, for real. If you really strict program about your business, or if you using that little tattoo shit to pop your shit.
Yeah.
There is a fuck ton of tattoo artists that use it to pop their shit, as she says.
Oh, we're gonna see.
That was like a lot of work.
Yeah, maybe you should go help him.
That's why you actually see like a good amount of tattoo artists will date clients even.
He a man. He don't need no help.
I'm getting it right here. So we can face this way if you want. Let me make sure. No, from Maryland, actually, just here for spring break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna say not really, but I'm lying. I'm on vacay.
Yeah. Yeah. You be outside?
You be outside.
Oh, okay.
So you outside.
So
You
he
work like every
claims.
day. You be booked up. I see you at work. Pretty good. Like, I can't just be having anybody be tatting on me. So. How long was you like liking art?
Huh.
Cause you have to like art for this.
See, I used to draw like growing up, and then
No, I'm not saying that tattoo artists are cheaters. I'm just saying tattoo artists
No, actually,
hook up a
because
lot.
I used to be able to draw.
Well, especially if
but
they're
for
like
some
single.
Reason, As
Because
my adult life,
they'll give like a tattoo for free and you know what I mean? Like,
not do that. I can't even draw a face. I don't know why. I draw stick figures. Yeah. So when you tap, do the blood be splatting?
No, unless you just not even drinking.
Oh, no.
I've gotten free
It's
tattoos,
waiting right
but
here.
I haven't hooked up with
Right
my
after.
tattoo artist.
Straight to the
no.
rodeo.
I'm gonna try to wait on you now, but I might pop that bottle. That bottle might get popped.
Listen.
I'm playing.
Because I cannot drink, I cannot smoke, I can't do nothing.
I'm playing.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm mad too, but I have a high.
Well, it
no,
makes sense. I mean, you have people that are
I don't wanna
like-minded. They
worse.
want tattoos. You do tattoos.
let me
They
see.
like tattoos,
It's for
clearly.
this Bible verse.
And then not only that, while you're tattooing
This
them,
is
you're talking to them for
Psalms 34,
extended
18.
durations and getting to like know them to a degree.
I was actually just thinking about that. What should I do? But red as a Bible verse? Is that bad? I don't know. But it's okay. God got me. I can do it. Let's do it.
I'm gonna say God got you regardless. He know your intention.
Awesome, though. I'm trying to go out and have a good time. Hurry up.
Yeah, it's pretty late too.
No, that's my fault.
Yeah.
It's okay.
My first appointment took longer than expected. Took my whole schedule, but it's all good.
It's me.
I can't get that out of my head.
You got that stuck in my head now.
Wait, I thought you said it first.
I did?
I could have swore.
I probably did.
I could have swore right on the couch.
I'm easy to gaslight. Like,
oh, no.
I'm easy to gaslight. Like, did I say that? I feel like I did at this
I could have
point.
swore. And then after that, I would just kept saying it.
Job
And now I
doc
can't
is
stop.
crazy.
That's not hard. They play that at every club.
So you gonna do my Kaneki tattoo?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, if you gotta come back out of it.
Yeah, I do. I will. No problem.
Do you feel like you'll be able to notice if he's in customer service mode or if he's like flirting? Like
That's
could
true
you
too.
decipher
The
between
physical
two?
touch.
I feel like
Tattooing.
I definitely would notice. It's not.
Dude,
nothing
and
like
some
right
people,
now, but,
I'm not even joking, some people legitimately like get turned on while getting tattooed. I don't experience that, but I've talked with tattoo artists that have had people do that, and I've also talked to tattoo artists that apparently have had people orgasm while getting tattooed, which is fucking nuts.
No, we finna see. It's very friendly right now.
Let me go ahead and. I need to get myself together. You already look together.
I wish I was
One thing
one of
about
them,
it, I
to be
definitely
honest.
know, like,
I'm fucking dying in pain.
I don't like the spot because then it makes me realize how hairy I am.
A little bit.
Oh, a little bit. I'm hurry.
No, you're not. That's
Men
not
and
my
women,
trouble.
both.
I don't like liars, so.
I feel like I know what come with it a little bit. Like, I work nightlife, bottle service, whatever. Like, you know, he's an attractive person. You know, it ain't nothing that I feel like I ain't nothing brand new to. So it's just, are you gonna do what you're supposed to do?
You know it's a twist tattoo, so like it look like this right here, kind of like see how mine, see how it twists. All right, making sure you know. I don't need you text.
I just wanted to like.
Text me and replay it.
I just wanted to like, if it's just, you know,
Yeah.
if I'm sitting there regularly, it's just straight. That's cool.
Make sure we're on the same page. That's all.
We're on the same page.
Did you take off all those damn bracelets?
Cool. And don't lie.
Now my time, how you gonna check it out? And then we can always use that.
Dude, she getting a whole ass tattoo for this cheater video.
Yeah.
This is
What's that?
crazy. Like, that's a tattoo. That's gonna be on her. For just the cheater video?
I like this. This is pretty. I like it. It's cute. Ooh,
Don't scream, no.
I didn't do that. My bad. That was you.
Yeah, you gotta let that drive on sit for like 15 minutes and start.
Okay. You going out with your homeboys?
Yeah, I told you my partner, he like promote for the club or whatever, so we about to have our little section and shit. I always go late, but like, see, I also think I don't like to go outside too early. I like to get, like the last hour and a half, hour.
Really? I don't like that though.
Yeah,
Like I'm gonna feel like, why did I just do all this to come to the club
Same.
for an hour? You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I will never understand why do clubs never really like fully pop off, I swear, until it's like 12 or 1 in the morning. Like it's late as shit when they start to pop off. Why doesn't that not happen at like 9 or 10? I swear to God, 9 or 10 is like no one's there. And then by 12:01, it's like fucking jammed. I don't even, why? Just like, why not go to the club earlier though? Why are you going so damn late? Maybe people are just going to try to fuck. So it's like, I'll just go before the club closes. Because most clubs close at like 2 or 3 in the morning, you know? So it's like, why go that late to be there for an hour or 2?
I'm a lady. I gotta get dressed. I gotta do all of that.
It's different, man.
I love clubbing.
I show up late. And just, I don't know. That's just like my thing, I guess.
You walk in feeling cool, smiling with the grills.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I could just tell you definitely like to make an entrance.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't even started yet.
Listen, it's a process, babe.
I'm gonna go.
Bro, even at 10, it's still like early a lot of times.
Okay, I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna let you know. And I better be able to find you.
And you better do my friend tattoo real good too. I don't want to hear it.
She's not playing with you. You be timing it? It's not done yet. I just want to feel it.
You just want to feel what?
The pain.
The pain?
For a little second.
For a little second? You were just scared a few minutes ago.
I know.
You ready now?
Yeah.
So come on.
Okay. No, I'm not ready no more.
So come on.
Okay.
I don't know. You think you're going to cheat?
You're going to lay right here on your stomach.
Damn, she got back dermals? Did I see that right?
On my stomach?
Yeah, on your stomach.
Okay.
Yo, she got back
I just feel like,
dermals.
why did you bring like a whole
dimple
table
dermals
for, like,
on the
a
back.
wrist tattoo?
Holy fuck.
And it's giving flirty, very flirty.
Oops.
I actually really like those, but like, I've heard they're kind of a bitch.
I feel like I'm about to get locked up. What you mean? It's a massage seat.
Something like that.
This is like, okay, what was it?
Her pants are covering it, so you can't see it now.
That was hella uncomfortable.
Yeah, because usually I got my armrest, but when you told me what it was, that's why I didn't bring it. I was like, I really need it. It ain't like you getting a big, crazy shit. What you looking at me like that for?
What you mean? I just overly, no I didn't. I just overly be observant. My Bob.
I thought we had beef or something.
No, that's just how I be looking. Oopsie, my bad. I'm supposed to just hold it.
This has been chill, like nothing weird.
Don't move though.
No move.
You keep looking at me like.
My bad.
What's up with
Are you something to look at? What you mean?
Something to look at.
Yeah. Of course. I feel like I'm about to fall through. You had the whole.
I did.
You didn't bring it for me.
I did. It's not even that. Look, I told you I was tatting, and I just was moving, trying to make sure I was on time, man. Don't beat me up, man.
I'm not gonna beat you.
Nah, this one shows face no matter what.
You is.
Whether they cheat or don't, they don't hide
I didn't lie.
faces.
I told you I don't be lying.
You don't lie?
Mm-mm.
I like that.
You be lying.
Nah, I don't lie.
You sure?
You got it.
It's the way you come off. the
That's
shit
why
you
I've heard those are a
do.
bitch, Ash,
Yeah.
because they get caught on clothes. I actually love the look of it. It looks so cool. Especially if
You
you even
scare me.
have back
Not
dimples to
prepared.
begin with. Back dimples are so sexy.
Okay. It's not bad.
I told you
For right
I'm
now.
not heavy-handed, bro. You thought I lied? See, I told you I'm lying.
I almost moved. Sorry.
Keep talking, man. Just take your mind off it.
I was just thinking to myself, like, look at him talking me through it. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
I told you.
Nice and smooth.
That's the only way I know how to do it.
That's how I know you be a liar.
Why you say that?
You be lying.
You want to find out?
I could.
You could.
Exactly nothing. I really could.
Sound good.
So I'm coming with you tonight.
That's what you doing? You coming out with me? We outside, man.
We outside.
But he not supposed to be going anywhere after this, supposedly.
Oh no, you with me. It's up every time. Come on now.
You gonna come get me?
You just ride with me.
Ride with you to your house? You want me to do that?
Yeah, it's cool. I'm just gonna change that quick. I ain't gonna be alone.
You doing too much.
We can do that.
Yeah, I should have another thing.
How funny. Why you looking over there?
I can't look now.
Why?
I can't look.
Yeah, you can. It's on display.
So what's the problem? Why you asking about it then? Nah, you can't talk about
She's on my ass. Cause he got her laying down.
Yes, he's talking about her ass.
Oh, he said.
Wait, I was moving. I'm sorry. Anyways.
Nah, don't get nervous since I'm talking now.
You better not be a hoe.
A hoe is crazy.
You got, not a girlfriend, you got somebody that think that y'all together, but you know they're not together. You know what I mean? You know how niggas be doing that. Dudes be doing that.
Why you asking about it?
Cause I like to be sure.
You got somebody, you don't want no live it.
Genuinely, I don't. I genuinely don't. I ain't gonna lie. Last time I had one man was like 5 months ago.
Why you not with me?
I'm a Libra, I don't play.
For me, once you put me in like messy shit, I gotta go. I don't play that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason I left the last person I was with.
Could we get some food too?
Get some food?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
I like to eat. I like wings. You don't like wings?
Nah, I fuck with some wings. What type of wings you like?
I don't like nothing spicy. I can't have spicy.
So you like lemon pepper?
I used to, but lemon pepper's cool. I probably do
So
like.
how you gonna say you do?
I like
you
a
sound
little.
pretty picky to me.
I am. I'm a very picky eater, but we can figure that out. Don't even worry about it. Well, actually, you can figure it out, cause after the night, I'm not gonna be able to figure it out.
Okay.
Mhm.
Want me to take charge, huh?
Of course, you have to.
Okay. Put your charge to this on now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
No way, is she going down already?
What are we taking charge with?
Holy
what are we figuring
shit,
out at the
what
end of the
the
night?
fuck?
What are we doing at the end of the night when you're supposed to be tattooing? When you're supposed to be coming back?
Yo, what the fuck?
This what you're
like,
doing
fuck, I
when you
didn't even get my
tattoo 3 in the
tattoo
morning.
finished.
You can't come home with me. This what you're supposed to be doing when you at work. This
So
when I'm not
she put you on a loyalty test, bro.
when I'm not supposed to be tripping
I'm
on you
not
because
worried
you
about shit you talking about, bro.
you don't gotta give a Alan.
What y'all got going on, bro? What's your like, come on, that's how we.
So Paris reached out to me, bro, to put you on
No,
a loyalty
this
test.
is how you're doing. When I'm at work all fucking week, 6 days a week, and I don't get time off, I don't hardly get to do shit. I'm busting my ass. This is the same way you supposed to be busting your ass.
You done? What this is, bro?
What you mean, what is it? What do you mean, what is it?
You see
but you see what it is.
Check this out.
But you see what it is though. But you see what it is though.
Paris, check this out. You see I'm at work right now, right?
You're at work not doing what you're supposed to be doing at work. This is extra
I'm
shit.
at working since this morning and you come.
No, Alan,
I be working all the fucking time. You really gonna.
And this what you do at work. You inviting out, doing tattoos, talking about taking them through there. So when you was gonna sit up and act like you too tired to come and see me at the end of the night, that's what you gonna be doing, taking them through there?
Maybe.
What?
Cause you put your hands on
No, I want to ask. What are you talking about? Watch out for
At
it.
this point, we know what it is. So what about it?
What do you mean? What about it? What do you mean? What about it?
What it is.
What do you mean? What about
it?
it?
Stupid ass shit with these stupid ass with the fucking camera and shit like.
I mean, I got what I needed to know. I guess.
Bruh,
I got what I needed to
Am I
know.
gonna get paid? That's all I give about. Where my money at?
Nah, you gonna get compensated, bro.
All right, that's all I give about. All this other shit you talking about, you can move around with that.
I don't give a fuck. Alan, get your pick your shit up. Go. Pick your shit up. Go.
I was gonna leave you.
Go. Pick your shit up. Go. Pick your shit up.
Why you getting loud?
Pick your shit up. Go.
You making a scene.
You don't know. You don't give a fuck. So pick your shit up and go.
I think you should just go.
You don't give a fuck. So pick your shit up and go.
Respectfully.
Boy, why was you even talking?
Don't be rude. Don't be rude to her. For real, dead ass.
Yo.
Go. Go.
Yeah.
Go. Dead ass. Go. Go.
Holy shit, the whole damn
I
pizza
don't,
box.
no, go. Get your shit and go.
I got you.
You don't give a fuck. You that nigga. You. This what you do when you supposed to be working and shit. Go. I bust my ass too hard, dog. I swear to God I do. To be worried about some shit like this. Like, go. Yeah, I bet it is.
Make sure y'all send my.
I bet it's good for a I bet it's good. A bad ass nigga. Yeah, I bet it's good. I bet it's good. Yeah.
Oh shit, bad bitch nigga is crazy.
Bad ass nigga.
Wasn't too much of bad. How's the difference story?
You can't make me feel bad for you doing shit you had. You can't make me feel bad.
That's like going through the.
You can't make me feel bad for some shit. Alan, I don't give a fuck about you feeling no type of way about this shit. It is what it is. Like you was doing some shit you had no business doing. Like I put a lot of shit on. Like I really put a lot of my.
We watched UDY yesterday.
Like it's cool. Go ahead. You got it. I wanted to see the type of you is, and I see you don't stand on that shit you say it. Like not nothing you talk about.
How you know it's
you not. Yeah, you.
Nah, I did ask.
That you say you are.
Bruh, I dead ass think this shit's real as fuck. Because the reason why is, dude, she premature. She was premature with it, dude. Like they were kind of just hinting at it, and she literally couldn't take it anymore, and literally stormed out to interrupt it. She should have let it play out more. Because now he's just going to be like, I was just being friendly with the client. I was just being friendly with the client. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Because, like, there is a certain... This is what I was trying to say about, like, that service type shit. Is, like, there's a certain nuance to it. You want to be friendly, maybe a little flirty, but you don't want to push it to the extremes. I do think he overcrossed boundaries for sure. But, like, I wish she would have let it play out more. Because you'd really know for sure. But she couldn't take it anymore. She just, like, came out instantly.
Because I can. The same way you was in here doing what you wanted to do because I can.
Right.
Because I can.
I'm gonna do what I do.
Because I can.
Okay.
Because I can. Because I can.
All right, baby. It's all right.
Because I can.
All right.
Because I can.
You didn't even finish
Because
your
I can.
time.
Yeah, he gotta go somebody else.
Anyways,
He ain't have to do this like that.
thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all for coming in and hugging me.
And I'm sorry.
Damn, she didn't even get her
It's
tattoo
alright.
finished.
It's not.
You so lame.
I really bust you in your mouth, like, for real.
Right.
Like, I really will, like,
I'm gonna let you.
and I really want you to hurry up and leave.
I'm gonna take my time. Just please, girl.
And that's fine. Let's hope another box don't get thrown. Or nothing else.
I would hope not.
Or nothing else.
All right.
That's fine.
Yeah, like I said, I do think he crossed boundaries saying, like, come back home and then let's go out to the club together, blah, 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 blah. I do think that's crossing boundaries for sure. But at the end of the day, if you're a good manipulator and you're a good gaslighter, you can weasel your way out of that type of shit. Because technically he didn't do anything wrong. Technically, yeah, she was coming back to my place, but I was just going to change so we could go fucking hit up the club. And we were just going to club. Like, it's not like I was, like, trying to fuck her or anything. You know, like, so you can, like, weasel your way out of it because, like, if you're good and confident with your, like, way you talk, because they didn't actually get to that point. He was just being friendly to a client, and he could, if he was smart, just be like, I was being like that because I was trying to get a better tip, blah, 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 you know, that type of shit.
I don't even got to do no shit like that to you, for real.
At least you look good.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
Just keep that box over there, though.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.
You testing my patience right now. Cause you throwing
So, go cry about it on the way to the club.
I'll talk about it with the nigga.
That's fine. And I'll talk about it with the next nigga with money. Like, you're not the only one and you're not the last. You're not the only one and you're not the last. Fuck.
That type of talk don't bother me, baby.
You don't have to, like, just like you say with the next like, who you think you is, nigga? Like, you're not the only motherfucker that, like, who the fuck you think you is?
Obviously, somebody put me on this.
Yeah, like, you can be somebody, but don't think you the only, like, that's, like, bad shit right there. Like, a nigga jealous of they bitch type shit, like, on some weird shit. Like, on some weird shit, you feel like you gotta try to belittle a motherfucker. You feel like you gotta try to belittle a motherfucker. Oh, I'm with the next. Don't nobody give a fuck, Alan. Don't nobody give a fuck.
I'm gonna be real.
I don't give a fuck about you trying to make me feel bad about the next bitch. Or I got this. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I really don't. You don't. No, you're not real. You're not a real ass. Like, you're not. Like, nothing you say is real. You're not real about shit.
You're not about to play.
You're not real about
shit. You're not real about shit though.
You're not about to play me on here like I'm just some nigga that never.
I don't think people that go out clubbing a lot.
You don't get cookies for doing what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
You don't get cookies for trying to do for doing what you're supposed to do.
I don't think people that go out clubbing all the time
cool
cheat
But
all
do
the
I
time.
just sit there and act like I'm a bad bitch? No, I don't act like that. Stop playing with me like that. Real talk.
That's exactly what it's giving though. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. You can say what you want to say to feel how you want to feel, but I can take accountability. Like I can say like, yeah, this was very extra.
Like
this
packing
was
all his
extreme,
shit.
but it was
Normally they
exactly
just, like,
what
leave.
I already felt like what I already knew.
He's having to sit
So,
here packing all his shit. While
I don't feel
just
bad. I don't
getting
feel bad.
roasted.
I don't feel like cool. Go to the club. Go. I promise you, I'll be okay. You're not the only one going on at all. Yeah, like.
Then you say you was a liar.
Girl.
Why are you still talking?
You talking to her crazy about?
God, bro. I was with you too. That's crazy. You was cool guy.
It was super cool, wasn't it?
No, I know he's not gonna just leave it all behind, but that's
I
why
just
it's like
feel like
so
it don't take that
awkward
long.
because he has to pack it
It
all
took,
up.
it took you about 40 minutes to set up. I don't feel like it take that long to pick your shit back up when you didn't really do no work for real. So hurry up, pick your shit up. This what you had to stay out till damn near 12:01 to do a stinking ass wrist tattoo, little stanky ass tattoo for a stanky nigga. Oh. Shut up. I don't care.
Is that not kind of shit talking that girl?
I don't have to mean that you stank literally, but you was stinking ass attitude, having ass nigga. Like you just. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I'll be there.
You are. Type shit.
Yeah, you'll be back. That's all right.
You think so?
I know so.
I'll be back with the next nigga. Huh? With the next nigga? Huh?
That's fine. We still gonna come back. After that.
That's what you want?
Yeah, I ain't tripping.
Okay, then don't worry about it. Don't even think about a comeback. Don't worry about it. You got it.
I wish he would have let it play
You
out
took that
a
out your
little
shop
more.
to bring here? Type shit.
You got your answer. Why are you still asking questions?
Because I can, because you still here, because you still taking all day.
When y'all helping me with some of this shit, so I gotta make trips. Shit, I just set a nigga up.
You didn't need no help to bring it in.
So is you, bro.
You didn't need help to bring it in. That is so nice of you. That is so nice of you.
Real nigga, man. And you shout to do it for God, set a nigga up. Nah. I got both my phones.
You got both of them? Yeah. One of your multiple phones?
Yeah. Appreciate y'all, man.
Oh, God.
Why are you following me, dog?
I'm just making sure you make it off the What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, though? What you mean? What am I on? You weird as fuck. You lame as fuck. You weird and you lame as fuck. And you are, and you know that shit.
I ain't really saying too much.
You don't have to say, like, but what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? What do you have to say? Like, what do you say, like, what do you have to say? What can you say? That you don't give a fuck? You done already said that plenty, that you don't give a fuck, but what can you really say?
I mean, the reason he's not saying is because he definitely was gonna
Did she
cheat.
write
That's
in any
why
of the
I'm not, like,
situation
crazy
that you feel like,
defending
oh,
this
you
dude or
wasn't
anything
wrong
like
about
that.
none of this shit? I've been at work all motherfucking day today, and I get off work to some shit like this.
I've been working too.
No, shut the fuck up for real. You been working too.
Watch out, please.
You been working too doing what?
Can you please?
No, you could have went around the car. Don't walk.
Right here.
I don't give a fuck about your shit, Alan.
Back up.
So you just leave.
I don't give a fuck about your shit.
What's going on?
Dude. Stinking ass nigga.
Go ahead and go, bro.
I don't know. I feel like when motherfuckers hype their head up, they just, I don't know, like.
You in this camera, dog. Get
That's the type of nigga you want to be, then that's cool. Like, I don't got to deal with shit like that. I make my own money.
I do my own shit. Like I never needed nobody for shit. Like I never needed nobody for a fuck thing. Like I don't know. Like shit be fucked up. Like but I don't know. This ain't the first heartbreak. I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be cool. But I appreciate you.
Of course.
And I appreciate
Bro, you can't even really shit talk her though. I see you shit talking her. You can't really shit talk her, bro. She just got fucking crushed on, and like this is the crash out from it. Imagine you get cheated on, and then they're filming the whole fucking thing. Imagine all that shit got filmed. Everyone fucking crashes out real bad when they get fucking hurt by their partner. Like every fucking person, whether it's going to be anger or crying or emotional or whatever. This is what I was just talking about, where people never act like this ever in their life other than these moments, which is why I think they're so fascinating. This is like the worst that people will be in a lot of ways in their entire life is in these moments.
Definitely still going out. It's rodeo. It's spring break.
Let me see your tattoo.
It's rodeo. It's spring break. Let me see.
You only got the numbers?
And yeah, I'm gonna make sure that the rest of your shit get done. Fuck you talking about.
Go zoom in on this.
It's a little burst.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! They only got the numbers.
Some shit like that.
And fuck it.
Well, there you go. That was actually one of the more calm jack off TVs. He didn't even say jack off either. It was a good video. I wasn't mad at the video, but for jack off, it was pretty calm. This dude was like too chill. He didn't even really fight back. He's just like, yeah, I was gonna cheat, whatever. It is what it is. Fuck it. Like, he didn't even try to like push back. He didn't even try to defend himself. He's just like, yeah, I was going to, yeah. It is what it is. Whoops. And you could tell she wanted to fight. She wanted to fight bad. But he wasn't escalating, so she couldn't really go to where she wanted to go. You could tell she wanted to go more. But cameras, and he's not really escalating. You got to see a little bit of it here when she's like standing here and won't move out the way. She's like, I tripping, I didn't do shit. Well, that's what I was trying to say. I wish he would have waited a bit longer, because then it would have been concrete and there wouldn't be any dodging. If this dude was slick, he would have basically been like, nah, I wasn't going to do that. I just was trying to be nice to get a better tip. And then after I did everything, I was going to be like, it's getting late. I'm just going to go home. You know, like you can lie super fucking on the fly, super fucking fast in these type of situations when you don't actually like get to that point. But if they let it play out a bit longer, there would be no denying yes or no. I still think he failed either way, saying the shit he did. I don't think you should say that ever in doing tattoos or just anything. I do understand being a little flirty with the clients, just to make them like you and to maybe possibly get a better tip or want to come back to you for more services, whatever. But obviously going to the degree he did is inappropriate. But I'm just saying they didn't let it go far enough, because he could have like gaslit and got his way out of it and like lied about it and things of that nature. Ian lies, but lies don't matter. They do though. I wish they don't, but they do. Because like even seeing this right here, I actually feel like there could have been a potential for them to still get back together even after this if he would have lied better. Is that fucked up to say? And you even kind of heard him hint at it here, saying like, you're going to hit me up again. You're going to hit me up again. Oh, I'm going to go fuck someone else. Well, you'll hit me up after. That type of shit. OF off. You guys are so naive when it comes to dating and fucking, bro. It's actually insane. Some of the most fun, and it's not necessarily the most enjoyable moments, but some of the most like heated and crazy moments are when there's these like heated back and forths. That's like where some people love it. The chaos, the confusion, the super highs, the super lows. And even though you don't want to like the super lows, subconsciously you still like it. Like your brain actually likes the punishment of it. Why do you think people tend to gravitate towards crazy people and not just boring, safe people? It's because the craziness, you'll have the highest highs and the lowest lows. And that excitement of not knowing makes it really fun. But if they're just riding the line and they're not crazy at all, they're boring. I don't fuck. Who the fuck is this shit? But if you can be like, well, they're a bit crazy, but I'm gonna, and then they're gonna do this, and then I'm gonna, but then we're gonna crash out. We're gonna yell at you, and then we're gonna get back together, and then we're gonna. I'm telling you, bro. Guys. If people actually liked normal, stable people, people would date the nice guys. Why don't they date the nice guys? Because it's not chaotic enough. It's not exciting enough. That's what I'm trying to say. And the same shit happens with women and guys that date women. You'll see a lot of guys fuck around with crazy women. Why do they do that? Why don't they just pick the stable girl that's fucking chill and cool? Because the craziness is like fun. That's just the facts, bro. Not everyone is going to like it, for sure, but I would say it's more widely appealing to people because of the ups and downs and the excitement and the chaos is more like engaging than just having someone that's going to be stable and safe. Safe is boring. I mean, I want safe, you know, everyone wants safe, but safe in a lot of ways is boring. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, even when you have these type of moments that are really fucked, you know, like, you could, like, still fuck after this. I mean, like, you know, they call it, like, breakup sex. Or you'll do breakup sex and then you get back together. And it's like, that makes no fucking sense. You guys were literally yelling at each other 5 seconds ago. And then you fucked and now you're getting back together? Hello? I love chaos. To a degree. I do get bored, yes. So I would say I need some sort of stimulation for sure, but I don't necessarily like the chaos like I used to. I definitely liked it in the past though. And it's like I said, as someone that like has actually been in this, like dude, I used to not date people very long because I would just like break up with them because I'd just like, I don't know, I just would not stay in relationships. Like the fact that I stayed with Birdie for so long was kind of crazy. That was my longest relationship by like a mile. Because normally I only date people for like a couple months and then I just break up with them. Or if I do stay with them longer, it'll be like on and off. If I had to bet money, and I'm not saying you can pick your choice, I'm saying if they could do a test and subconsciously pick up on what people are more excited and attracted to, I would bet money that people would be more attracted to the chaos than a stable person. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. The thing is, everyone wants to say, no, I want a stable person. I would even say that. But in your brain likes that excitement. It's like the dopamine kicks, the high highs, the low lows. And even though you don't necessarily like the lows, in a weird way, your brain actually likes it. Does that make sense? Like, even with depression and stuff, your brain actually somewhat likes it, even though it's not enjoyable. No, that's a real thing. I'm not joking. That's like actually a real thing. Now, whether as many people like the craziness, that's obviously debatable. I don't know about that, but my chest is feeling a bit better, Vision. Yeah, it's noticeable, but it's not the sharp pain like it was the past couple days. Yes, guys. You can find a relationship and have a stable relationship, and it can be good. But, okay, then let me ask you this, chat, since you guys seem to be all knowing and I'm a fucking idiot. Why do so many guys get stuck in the friend zone? Why do so many guys say, I'm such a nice guy and I can't find anyone to love me? I don't know what I do wrong. I literally pay for everything. I hold the door open. I'm so nice to them and so polite. I didn't try to just fuck them on the first date. I didn't even make any advances. I was such a nice guy. Why? Why don't they want to fuck me? Why don't they want to love me? Why don't they want to date me? Why? They're not attractive. Pretend they're attractive, because it happens to attractive guys too. That's a cop-out answer. Why? I'm not projecting. This is literally something that I guarantee probably 80% of you go through. Twitch culture would be like one of the top cultures that goes through this shit. I've gone through it when I was younger, but I learned over the years how to avoid that because I got stuck in it when I was younger. So explain that then. Because if you want stable, you would pick the nice guy. Because the nice guy is stable, is with you, is supportive, is paying for shit, is holding the door open for you. Why doesn't the nice guy get picked? Why? Explain. I genuinely want to know. Exactly, you can't fucking explain it. And it's because a lot of guys get fucking stuck in that friend zone because, one, they don't know how to keep it exciting and flirty and stimulate the brain, which is like the main attraction, and they don't know how to make advances to push it forward. They'll just be nice and they won't make advances. And I understand making advances can be uncomfortable because you don't want to make them uncomfortable, right? You want to be like a nice guy. You don't want to make them uncomfortable. But at the end of the day, you got to make sure your intentions are known.
Today, chat? If you want to grab a partner, do not be a nice, stable, well-dressed, polite person. You have to be the biggest psycho.
No, that's not
of
what
them
I'm
all.
saying at all.
Slam the door on them as they walk through so you break their nose. Get a chainsaw during bedroom time. Call them every name under the sun. Don't be stable, be psychotic. Thanks, Hexy, for the tips.
That's not what I'm saying at all. That's not what I'm saying at all. You're literally confusing what I'm saying. I'm asking you, why would people not pick the nice guys if they're stable, they're awesome, they're cool, they're everything you want in a person, you're just not attracted to them? Why are you not attracted to them? They're super fucking good looking, chiseled jaw lines, big muscular, full abs. Why aren't you attracted to them? Because they're fucking boring. That's why. And you fucking know it too. You might not even realize it because no one wants to admit it because it's not fun to admit it, because it's not technically really mentally healthy either to really admit it. But subconsciously, people are attracted to that. It's the excitement behind it. It's the down behind it. It's the holy shit, I got their approval. I didn't think I would get it. Like, there's so much more like dopamine reward system that comes behind someone that is a bit crazier than someone just stable and gives you everything you want. When they're stable, they give you everything you want. You tend to get bored and you break up with them. Or you're older and you finally calm the fuck down and you're like, holy shit, this is actually like a good person. I'm actually gonna, but like that ain't the shit you do when you're young. Sounds mentally unwell. No fucking duh, it's mentally unwell. But we're all mentally unwell, bro. Like, it's not like humans are just all mentally stable. I would say more humans are mentally unwell than mentally stable. Just some people are better at hiding it than others. That's it. The thing is, you really start to notice these things when you really start to like look at emotions, look at yourself, look at what you want out of things, look at what other people are doing in situation. Why do you think it's so common that guys get friend zoned? Why? Why is that such a common thing? Genuinely, I want to hear it out of your mouth, chat, or out of your text, chat. Why do so many guys get friend zoned? If they're such good guys and they're so awesome and so cool, and let's just say they're good looking. Whatever your definition of good looking is, they're that. Why do they get friend zoned still? I can understand where you're coming from, Cupcake, as far as like you shouldn't have to complain about being a nice guy. If you're a nice guy, it'll just show. Like, I get that for sure. But I mean, there's just genuine like nice people out there and they get friend zoned for just being a nice guy. And I'm not even saying that they will say like, I'm a nice guy. I'm just saying it out loud so people know like what we are talking about and the person we are talking about. They never make a move. Exactly. Why do you think they don't make a move? Because they're fucking stable and they don't want to make you uncomfortable. This is what I'm saying. You need to have a little craziness. You need a little bit of mental instability because you need to be able to close the difference, close the gap, push it a little bit. Whereas they're too like, I'm so nice. I don't want to do that. I don't want to like, do you get what I mean? That's how I was when I was younger. I would have definitely, I never really classified myself as a nice guy, but when I was younger, I would have classified myself as a nice guy. But I got fucking crushed over and over and over and over again, or I got friend zoned multiple times. And I was just like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? And I really started to learn different things on what people like and what they don't like. People subconsciously are attracted to things that they can't have. When you play that like back and forth bullshit, people are more attracted to it than I'm giving you everything you want. Because I'm giving you everything you want is boring. I'm just saying, like, you know I'm right on this. Because if I wasn't right on this, then there would be so many guys, honestly, probably even in chat right now, dating people right now. Because I guarantee you there's some really nice gentlemen in the chat. And they just can't, like, get it to go forward. Why can't you get it to go forward? Because you're trying to be a nice guy. That's where you're fucking up, bro. I'm just saying. Why do you think all the like bad boys and like the bad boys and the dudes that go out and what they smash regularly? Why are they smashing regularly, but you, arguably better looking than them, can't smash? What are you doing wrong? There are broad strokes for sure. It's not like it's for every single person. Obviously, there's nuances to it for sure. But I would say more commonly, people are attracted to excitement than stability. Excitement is more stimulating for the brain, which is more exciting for people. That's why people tend to be more attracted to it. You might not say, oh, I like that, because you are more mature and you know better. I'm talking about like general people.
Also, I like my relationship advice from people who aren't 40-year-old emo bald in sales.
I'm not saying you need to take my advice. I guarantee it though, the next time you get friend zoned, you're gonna think about it. I guarantee it. You guys love to fucking roast me because I'm not sleeping around, but I'm choosing not to sleep around. I've been offered multiple times. I choose not to sleep around because I don't want to sleep around. Because I know I have mental problems, and if I sleep around, my mental problems are just going to be worse. So I'm choosing not to do it. But if you guys want me to just go out and start smashing so I can fucking brag and be fucking hot shit so you'll actually believe the shit I'm talking about, I could do that. I've had the opportunity to smash plenty of times. I don't want to like talk about it too much because it's just going to sound like I'm bragging, and I'm genuinely not trying to brag. But like, I've had the opportunity more than I would have cared. I'll say that. No one was charging anything. It's free. Bro, to put into perspective, one of the people that wanted to like fuck me, I literally dropped them off at their house and they invited me in and then they still tried to fuck me and I was like, no, and I left. I'm not going into that whole story though. I don't really like doing the whole kissing and telling shit, but like that happened not even that long ago. It's fucked up. It's not fucked up because I told them I didn't want to have sex from the get-go. But that's what I'm trying to say. The reason they push for it is they can't have me. So, subconsciously, it makes them feel like I need to rise to the occasion. I need to prove myself. Why don't they want me? They should want me. And it creates this dynamic which makes people want you more. Bro, the saddest part is you know I'm fucking right. I'm not saying it's healthy, but you know I'm right. It obviously doesn't apply to like every single fucking person. There's obviously certain people that are gonna be more chill, more tame. They understand, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. Don't get me wrong, it's not everyone, but I would say more people are attracted to chaos and excitement than stability and boring. This isn't even incel. I'm not even shit-talking women. If anything, I'm shit-talking men. I'm a femcel, if anything.
Let's get a second sample.
Is this in Florida? I think this is Florida.
Yes, sir, that's correct.
This looks like the Florida NASA. Yeah, it is? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so from our perspective, the allowance is...
I've actually been to the NASA thing in Florida.
On 1/10 hertz. This is not an LCC violation, I believe.
It's up north a
Yes,
bit.
I would agree with that at this point. Copy that.
We're checking with KUS.
Oh my god, that's so strong. I only had like a little bit of vodka left, so I just dumped the whole thing in, and it turned out to be more than I thought.
Sounds like they have a loss of lock as well.
We're gonna be babying that for a sec. That's way strong.
And I guess for both KUS and CUSE, do we have lock now?
I'm gonna switch over. We'll just watch this, I guess, and just yap for a bit. Or should we play some more and try to figure this shit out?
Yeah, so from the integration console perspective, we did have a temporary loss there within the allowable and per the requirement.
Watching.
And this is Houston Flight. We have lock and we have good telemetry here in GSC.
I'm just gonna switch us over to just chatting, so we can just watch this. And I'll just close this out for now.
OSC, then are we in a go configuration per your LCC?
Yes, sir. Recommendation would be go.
Right, LP, you concur with that? Yes, sir. LP concurs go. And launch director?
Yes, sir. Launch director concurs go.
All right, and I'm going to go ahead and just verify everybody has everything else complete, launch director, and if we do, we'll be ready to pick up the poll at that time.
All right, chat.
Houston, we have a problem.
No, sir. Let's verify all our work is complete, and I would like one last check of our constraints list.
All right, let's see, OTC.
Dude, what if we watch people like blow up and die?
Confirm, sir. Okay, is that your only open item?
So this is, if my understanding is correct, this is the first moon landing in a super long time, right?
All right, copy that. STC?
53 years. Okay, even longer than I thought. Holy crap.
Excellent. All right, and LPE, just want to verify we have no...
Oh, they're not landing on the moon? I thought they're landing on the moon, no?
We have a clear board, sir. Okay, tracking the same here.
So they're just going to go orbit the moon? I thought the point was go to the moon.
Launch readiness poll with your go.
All right, sir.
So they're going to go up and just circle the moon and come back down?
All right. And for all personnel, this is the NTD conducting the Artemis II launch readiness check. Verify readiness.
Bro, we deadass didn't go to the moon, did we?
GC is go.
I don't think we went to the fucking moon. The more that I'm thinking about it, the more I'm thinking that's just bullshit.
Safety console.
Safety console is go.
How have we not gone to the moon in 50 some odd years and now we're going and we're still not even going?
Houston Flight is go.
Rock.
Rock is go.
And
I believe there is the space shit. I think people are going into space.
Copy that. Thank you, Reed. And launch director, NTD. Launch team.
No, I know we went to space, but why would they not just land on the moon? We've been there already. They should already know what it looks like.
This is the launch director.
Why do we gotta scout it?
Poll for launch, verify no constraints, and go for launch. EGS, Program Chief Engineer.
Artemis Chief Engineers are go.
Copy, thank you. EGS, Chief Safety Officer.
Artemis CSOs are
Wow,
go.
the fact that they're live streaming this is
BTQ
crazy.
Range weather.
Launch weather is go.
Look, here's the thing. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Artemis, MMT Chair.
I'm kind of retarded.
Bro, I never did. I literally never was we didn't go to the moon conspiracy. Never in my entire life. I always assumed we went to the moon. But why are we going to the fucking moon and we're not going to the moon? That's confused. Like, that's confusing as fuck. Why? What? Just go to the moon. We've been there already. Go again.
We are going for all humanity.
It's a test. Well, then they don't need fucking astronauts on it. There's literal astronauts on this shit. If it's a fucking test, just go launch the rocket. Don't fucking send the people. These people could fucking die from this.
You take with you the heart of this Artemis team, the daring spirit.
Is it quiet for you guys, or is it loud
And
enough?
our partners across the globe, and the hopes and dreams of a new generation. Good luck.
It's really quiet for me,
Godspeed,
too.
Artemis 2. Let's go. And into the launch director.
Go ahead, launch director.
Yes, sir. You have a go to proceed with countdown.
Copy that. I'll
Holy
put it
shit,
in
this
work.
is history, chat.
CDR,
Holy
NTD.
fuck, here we go.
Go.
Your visors and initiate short purge per your EPROC 10.1.1.
Well, they haven't even
Steps 8
started
and
the 10-minute countdown yet.
10.1.1, 8 and 9 going to work.
Copy. CVSC NTD, start and verify recordings of our Orion cameras.
Copy.
Okay. Well, there you heard it.
RSR NTD.
RSR.
They're getting ready to start terminal count.
AR rotation, enable
If I go to a place that has no interest to us,
T-minus
yeah,
10
that's a
minutes.
fair point.
Once we wrap up this last bit of work,
I've heard, like,
we're gonna start that clock.
we're going to go to Mars soon and start inhabiting Mars, because apparently Mars is actually inhabitable. I know Elon really wants to start inhabiting Mars. But we have not been to Mars yet as far as people go. Oh, shit.
You heard an issue. Worked in real time with telemetry lock.
Wait,
on the
this is kind of
Orion.
making it scary
was
now.
transitory.
Don't do that.
It's very short. They checked the data, confirmed that they had a good lock. This was with the S-band transmitter on the Orion.
He wants to put data centers on the moon.
Worked through that issue. Looked
That's
at
a
the
smart
data
idea, putting
and
data
cleared it.
centers on the moon. But the downside to it
All
is
with
the
the
moon
world
doesn't really have
watching.
protection from the violence of, like,
Impressive work by the launch team.
you know, all the different debris
So we have a
smacking
2-hour
into
window,
it. So you'd have to
which starts in
build
just a
up
few minutes at
stuff to be able
6:24
to
p.m. Eastern
take the
Time and goes until
brutalness
8:24
of
p.m.
it.
Eastern Time.
Not only that,
ETL NTD will be waiting for your verification on the
you
short
need
purge.
defense
ETL
on there
copies.
because if people find
And for all
out,
personnel, once
oh,
we
there's
get
a
that
bunch of
short
data
purge
centers on the
verification,
moon, let's just
we'll
launch
verify
a
that we
fucking
are
missile
clear to
up
go,
there
and
and
then
blow
we'll
them all
proceed
up
with
and
the
knock out all
terminal
their
count.
technology. So you need defense, you'd need a protection from the elements. I don't know. What are you talking about? Well, they're talking about, oh yeah, solar radiation's another thing I didn't even consider.
ECL time estimate? About a minute.
They want
Copy.
data centers because look how fucking much technology is going, bro. We need energy and we need data centers for all the technology and all the energy that is required for all these like AI, new robotics and technologies and things.
So we're going
those
into
are
the launch window.
So those are our
Not by
big
much,
like
it looks
hindrance.
like.
That's why I was saying invest in something that you think is going to be the future of energy.
Just wrapping up some.
Because I honestly
final
think that's a
work.
good investment. I wanted to do that
And once
too,
that's
but I didn't
completed,
end up
you'll
doing
hear
it.
NASA
'Cause I don't
Test
really know
Director
what
Jeff
to
Spaulding
invest in.
ask for
I feel
the
like it's going to be
ground launch
nuclear
sequencer
though.
operator to go ahead and start the clock. The ground
yeah,
launch sequencer is
disgusting
an
amount of work
application
goes into this
software.
shit.
It runs on top of the launch control system in the firing room. Acts like a conductor of an orchestra, executing hundreds of commands in precise order and timing. It's all autonomous.
Entity CCL 212, short purge initiation is verified.
All right, copy that, and we're verifying our constraints.
I do think it's kind of crazy that like the rocket doesn't really look much more advanced than it did 50 years ago. It looks like the same. Like we haven't what
we're
is
clear from
still the
cutouts.
same? No.
And with that, we're going to resume the clock momentarily.
I mean, it's slightly different,
And
but
GLS,
it's very
you can
similar.
resume the clock on your mark.
Yeah, it is
GLS
slimmer
copy.
for sure, but it's similar.
3, 2, 1, mark. GLS mainline has been initiated.
Oh
T-minus
my
10 minutes and
god!
counting.
Wait, one of them says less than 10 minutes, the other says 30. Oh nope, 10
And
minutes.
that
Here we
begins
go.
Terminal count. Our new T0 is 6:35 p.m. Eastern Time.
6:35, yep,
6:35
10
p.m.
minutes.
Eastern Time.
Holy
we
shit.
are now counting down to liftoff of
I ain't
Artemis
gonna,
2.
dude. What if you're like one of the astronauts on there? You think they're just shitting themselves right now?
From now on, you're going to hear two voices on the loops.
Bro, sitting there
If everything goes
with the
nominally,
suspense
NASA test director
of
Jeff
like you're about to
Spaulding,
get
who's
launched into
directly
space,
managing the
I
launch
think I would be
team,
shitting myself.
and Alex
like,
Vandelis, the GLS
legitimately.
operator who
The
closely
nice thing
monitors
is their
the
suits
software.
actually are designed to be able to
He
poop
has
and
the
pee
ability
in.
to stop
So
and
they could
restart
actually like
the
shit
countdown.
themselves, and it's totally chill. Now I don't know if it keeps off the smell.
People ask about
because that would be
whether
kind of
there's a
rude.
launch
Like everyone would
button.
be like,
Certainly
"Dang, that
is not.
smells," and then you'd have like poop in your
35,
butthole.
12.
So technically it could
Flight
chafe,
copy.
but
22:35:12.
they're watching the stream. They are not watching.
There you heard
the stream.
confirmation of the exact T0, 6:35 and 12 seconds.
I wonder
PM
if I have
Eastern
any
time.
people that I
Again,
know that
our
are here.
T0 is 6:35 and 12 seconds PM.
Where is this
Eastern
at?
time.
It's around Orlando,
But
right?
as I was saying, there's no launch button. This is autonomous.
Or is it
but there
north
is a
of
button that keeps you
Orlando?
from launching, and that button allows the GLS
It's like
operator
Orlando, right?
to pause the countdown outside
No,
of
this is
terminal
in
count
Florida. This
and
is
during
in
terminal
Florida.
count
It's
and
northern
submit a hold
Florida.
to the next holding point. So the clock won't stop right away. If there's an issue, we'll go to the next stable holding point. This is how
I can't
GLS
remember exactly where it is.
configures the
Cape
rocket and
Canaveral.
ground
Okay,
systems
okay.
to a stable point where they can stop the countdown if that's needed. But right now, we are counting down.
Yeah, so it
Our
is
next
near
big milestone,
Orlando.
looking to
yeah.
retract the crew access arm.
I've been here. We
GLS
went
good
here
for crew access arm
when I was a kid. I can't remember if I went with school
And there
or
you
if,
see the crew
like, my
access
parents
arm
brought me.
moving away.
But they have like a whole like tourist attraction thing here. They're going
That's
to the
the
moon.
path that the astronauts took to ingress into the rocket. Until this point, that was their way off the pad if they needed to evacuate.
Dude, this is giving me anxiety,
But now with that arm
and I'm not even
retracting,
on the thing.
The
What
backup
fuck?
transitions to a launch abort system. And they'll begin arming that
All right,
shortly.
guys, after this launch, Safe Moon is going to the moon. I suggest you invest all of your life
course, the launch
savings
abort
into Safe
system.
Moon now.
Great shot there.
Because
The crew
we are
access
going
arm
to the moon,
retracting
baby.
away.
Can't wait. That
The launch abort system is the tower
99%
at the
loss
top,
on Safe
and that's what would
Moon,
pull Orion
soon to
and
be
its crew off the top of the rocket
1,000%
in case of an
gain.
emergency,
Can't wait for
whether it's
that.
on the ground or in flight. This is critical
Let's see
safety
actually how it's
hardware
doing.
that protects the lives of the astronauts.
Well, on the positive, it jumped up about, I don't know what the percentage of that is.
Starting at T-minus 6 minutes, the
Jumped
GLS
up
will
like
start bringing that
10%.
and other high-energy
But
systems
in the grand
online,
scheme of things, it's
starting
down
with core stage
92%.
pressurization.
So doing great, guys. It's going to the moon. Just you wait. Just you wait. We're going. It's safe. We're going. You have to take some losses to go to the positives.
Weather is 90% go.
I
The
still have
ranges
my
go.
safe moons holding. I haven't sold any of it.
All
Because I
systems are
already
go.
lost like basically everything with it. So like, why not just hold it? And if something happens, fine. And if nothing happens, well, I
TLS is go
basically
for core
lost the
stage
money
10
anyways.
pressurization.
I don't think anything's going to happen with it because the John
That
guy
means
or
the
whatever is
replenish
getting
valve
like
for the liquid
charged.
hydrogen tank
So
has
he's
now
gonna
closed,
go to jail.
and that tank is beginning to pressurize to flight levels
I think
because
he's
that
getting like
hydrogen
6
is
years or
naturally boiling
something.
inside the tank. We'll get
What's
the
Safe
liquid
Moon?
oxygen
It's
tank a little later in the
cryptocurrency.
count.
The reason it was cool sounding,
Now the
at
team is
least,
waiting for
was
verification
if
that
you
if
hold
needed,
anytime
the
someone
Artemis
buys
2
or
crew could
sells,
use the launch
you
abort
earn a
system
little
to pull Orion
percentage.
safely off the top
That's
of the
why it's called
rocket
Safe
in an
Moon. So
emergency.
you, as long as you're holding, as people are
Let's listen
buying
for
or
that call.
selling, you're earning a little bit. So it incentivizes you to
verifies
hold,
last
so you can
capability
earn.
available.
And it actually was fucking popping off, and I wish I would have sold when we actually bumped up. But I
That's
thought it
great
would go
news, and
way
you heard
higher,
the
to be
NTD
honest.
verify that with the commander
And then just
of the mission.
within like a month or
TLS is go
something,
for
it just
FPSR.
hard tanked, and it never
Now work is
came
being
back
done to
up.
arm the flight termination system. This is so the range safety can send a flight termination
Why
command.
not buy
if
stocks?
the
Because
rocket
you don't
flies too
earn
far off
stocks for
track.
holding stocks. So I like the idea
There's
of
a
it.
brief built-in delay, so the launch abort system has time to pull the astronauts to safety first.
While taking a break from his 200th death on Resident Evil 0.
Right,
It's
the
not
high flow bleed
200,
check.
it's 40, 50,
That's
30,
so the cryo
40,
team
30
gets
something.
verification that the RS-25 engines, all 4 of them, are in the proper temperature range for launch.
I think I want to invest in stock, though. I honestly think it would be good. I have some pretty good ideas of what I'd want to invest in. I just don't really know how to get into stock trading. I think nuclear energy. And you got to pick something with
TLS is go for core
technology.
stage APU start.
Whatever you want to gamble
Core stage
on,
APU
basically.
start. Those are auxiliary power units.
I think I genuinely would gamble on
High-speed
Aces.
turbines, which provide
Bro,
pressure to
Aces has
hydraulic
been
pumps
fucking
that
popping
steer the
off
RS-25
lately, dude.
engines. We're going to see a gimbal test.
I am
a
such
little
an
later at
Aces
T-minus 2 minutes
fanboy.
and
I
30
used to
seconds.
not be like
This
as
is what
crazy
allows
about
that
it,
to
but
happen.
dude, they are popping off.
Coming up in about 20 seconds, we're listening for go for purge sequence
Would I go to
4.
the moon?
That's a helium purge of the 4 core stage engines.
No.
Core stage engines downstream of the propellant valve. This gets all
No, I
the
wouldn't
air
go to
and
the moon.
moisture out of there.
I'd go into space, maybe.
GLS is go for purge sequence 4.
Like Katy Perry or whatever. with her
Moving through the
stupid little heart
milestones.
thing that she was
All
holding
is looking
up.
good.
Maybe do that.
Coming up in just a few seconds, we're going to get that thrust vector control actuator test.
3 minutes,
This
guys.
is a
Here we
gimbal
go.
of the engines.
I'm just hoping it just don't blow up. Please, just don't blow up. We cannot. Please don't blow up.
There are the 4 RS-25s.
Font, thank you for the 5 months.
3 of them.
And thank you, Bald.
Shuttle Heritage. 1 of them built from shuttle parts.
No, I'll
There you
never
see
be a
the
flat
moon.
earther. But I am starting to question, did we actually go to the moon? Because this is a moon trip, and we're still not even going to the moon. So what the fuck?
Now we're going to start moving the power from both the upper stage and the lower stage of the rocket.
Why
to
don't they just
internal.
do it again to shut
Taking
everyone
ground
up?
power away and now going to battery power.
Imagine they live stream the whole
TLS
thing. They
go
go
for
fucking
upper
land
stage.
on the moon, and they're live streaming the entire thing, which they could.
All right, power is removed from the rocket's upper stage.
They plan
The
to.
ICPS, and it's
When?
been switched to
When we're
battery.
dead in the
Same
next
milestone
50
for the
years?
lower core stage coming up at T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds. Right now, the 4-person Artemis 2 crew is 248,000 miles away from the moon. And if all goes well, they will fly by it in 6 days.
Damn, that's crazy. It still takes 6
TLS is go
days
for
to
core
get
stage to
there.
internal power.
How insane is that?
All right, there's the rocket's core stage which houses 3 flight computers, is now on its own power.
It's fast, but it's slow at the same time.
There's no more hold
it's
time
an
because there's no
interesting
more margin
thing to
on
think
these
about.
batteries. So we would have to recycle back to T-minus 10 to recharge if we had a hold.
As a demonstration of our rockets being able to strike anyone on Earth, that's fair, because I know our military does have that shit.
Right now, the rocket does not know what the T0 is, but
Why do you
coming up
think
at
people don't
T-minus
fuck with the
33
United
seconds,
States, even
control
though like
shifts
everyone
from the
hates
ground
the
launch
United
sequencer
States?
to the rocket's onboard autonomous launch
'Cause
sequencer, or
fucking
ALS.
launch shit
The
anywhere,
rocket will count
basically.
itself down, but honor any holds that could come from the ground. Now, shortly after
But
liftoff,
honestly,
Houston will
bro,
take
yo,
control
China's
of the
fucking
rocket,
on
and
the
my
come
colleague
up,
Gary
man.
Jordan
Their
will take over
technology
commentary.
game is kind of way surpassing America, I think.
Great call out. The rocket is on its own. 4 brave explorers ready to ride the most powerful rocket NASA has ever.
Yeah, we're
launched.
watching it, Shiro. We're just gonna hang out and watch it. Why not? This is history,
Sound
you know.
suppression water is flowing.
Anything that's like really badass or history
And here we
making
go.
is cool to watch. Oh.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Praise.
RS-25 engines lit.
Holy shit.
4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition. And liftoff. The crew of Artemis 2 now bound for the moon. Humanity's next great voyage begins.
Good roll pitch.
Roger, roll pitch.
Houston now controlling the flight of integrity.
Dude, isn't that insane? That's so crazy.
Integrity, AMT high.
Once they get out of this phase, they should be good. But this is where it's really sketchy.
Target milestone. Mission Control Houston seeing good performance on the 4 main engines. Space Launch System core stage. Integrity, 3 miles in altitude.
Basically, once they get to
Traveling
space,
more
we
than
should be
1,200
good.
miles per hour.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was kind of saying.
Mission elapsed time, passing 1 minute, approaching max Q.
On, Ponce fully on.
Stan, we have you loud and
You
clear.
know the craziest thing about this is literally our future. We have to do this if we want to live as
Confirmed
humans.
as Integrity and its crew go supersonic. Approaching 90 seconds into the Artemis 2 mission.
Earth is cooked eventually,
Integrity is
so I
14
mean, if
miles
we
in
want
altitude, 80
to
miles downrange,
persevere as
traveling more than
humans,
2,600
we
miles
have
per
to
hour.
do this. So this is like the future. I don't think it'll matter for our lifetime. I'm just talking for humanity in general. Because I mean, eventually
1 minute, 50
our
seconds of
sun is
mission
going to
elapsed
go
time,
crazy
standing by for
mode,
main
and Earth
engine
is going to
throttle
get
down
cooked.
to 85%, ahead of solid rocket booster separation expected at the 2-minute 9-second mark. See throttle down? Confirmed separation.
Well, originally I thought this was supposed to be
Main
they're
engine's
going to the
throttling up,
actual
guidance
moon,
confirmed.
but Chad told me this is not going to the actual moon, so I misinterpreted it. I guess they're going to do a drive-by the moon to make sure
Integrity, guidance
everything
converged,
works
performance
properly
nominal,
and kind of
upper
like a
stage
test run.
RCS ready.
And they're doing it with actual people on board, so that's why this particular one is really sketchy. Because a lot of times we'll see rocket launches like this, but there won't be people on board. So it's like, it's not as sketchy, but there's like
2 minutes,
legit
45
people on
seconds of
this
mission
shit.
elapsed time into the Artemis 2 mission. Thrusters
So
on
if this
Integrity
thing goes
and upper
bad,
stage confirmed in a ready
those
state,
people are
ahead of the
gonna
service
die.
module fairing separation.
Okay, so
3
it
minutes
looks
into
like
the flight. Integrity 49 miles in altitude, 78 miles downrange. Now passing 5,000
oh, I think we're
miles per
good,
hour.
Chad. I think it's gonna be good. Oh, there it goes. It drops those off. Wow, the fact that we even have this, I mean, like, yeah, it's kind of choppy footage, but the fact that we
Standing
even
by
like
for
get
launch
that
port system
footage
jettison.
is crazy.
Houston to integrity. Good last jettison. Great view.
Yeah, we've been launching people into space for a long time. I understand that, but this is like to go to the moon, which we have not been doing at all, actually.
And Houston has you loud and clear on Tidris at the Carmen line.
We haven't been to the moon in 50 years.
Outstanding, Stan. We have
They go into space to like the little space center.
3 minutes, 50 seconds into the flight of Artemis 2, Wiseman, Glover, Cook, and Hansen cross the boundary to space with good comm checks. GPS signals acquired after last jettison now working on internal checks to verify accuracy. Flight Dynamics Officer analyzed the time of main engine cutoff, confirmed at 8 minutes, 2 seconds, time of MECO.
It's not really about like seeing the it's not really about like seeing the moon or anything. It's more just like being able to travel between planets and moon and space and objects and things of that nature. I think, to me at least, that's what's like really fascinating. Because if we can do that and we can go to the moon, that means we can go to other places too and successfully pull it off. You know, you got to consider being able to like land, get out, function, not die. You know, like
we're headed right at it.
So that's
approaching 5 minutes into the flight. Commander Reed
wait,
Wiseman
Smoke
confirms he
worked
can
on
has
this?
visuals of his destination. GPS guidance, navigation, and control software finishes
Smoke,
internal
you
checks
worked
and
on
sends
this?
to navigation channels.
Integrity, 3 engine press.
What? Smoke, you work at NASA?
3 engine press.
On time, now passing 5 minutes, 20 seconds of mission elapsed time into the Artemis 2 mission. At this point, 3 good main engines are all that's needed to carry
Wow, I
integrity
worked
to a
at
nominal main engine cutoff target.
JSC,
Though at
which
this time, we're
is,
seeing
I
4
forget,
good engines
something
here in Mission
Space
Control
Center.
Houston.
I've been
Integrity,
supporting this for a
75
long
miles in
time.
altitude,
Victor Glover is a
330
close
miles
friend of
down
mine.
range,
I actually don't know who the
10,000
astronauts
miles
are on
per
board,
hour.
so I'm guessing Victor is one of the astronauts. Bro, I'm sorry, chat's popping off. Johnson Space Center. Holy shit, dude. Yo, that's fucking badass.
Integrity, looking good.
Dude, I told you we have some smart people in here. It's because I'm so smart, so it makes sense that a lot of other smart people would be here too, you know?
Good trajectory and
Like
engine performance.
minds, we all like kind of think alike, so we're all very similar in a lot of ways.
Expected at the 7-minute mark.
So in a lot of ways, I kind of worked on this. No, I'm kidding. Dude, that's actually super fucking cool, though.
460 miles downrange.
Integrity.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to make you nervous with like your friend, but I was fucking nervous, and I'm not even like remotely involved in this. I'm just watching like an idiot.
6 minutes 40.
Dude, why do you guys
mission
fuck
elapsed
with
time.
me?
Shutdown plan
Dude,
is
we have
as
some
expected.
really fucking cool,
Again, the time
talented
of MECO was
individuals
confirmed
in
at
this
2 minutes, 2
stream.
seconds.
Why do you guys fuck with me? I'm a fucking idiot. Hey, well, at least when I say the positive shits about you guys, I'm not actually lying. Said we need a NASA-level
7
engineer
minutes
to
of
actually
mission
get through to
elapsed time.
Hexy. Shut the fuck. Oh my God, shut
Throttling
up.
down as we approach the abort once around option.
No, we actually have like a
Milestone,
lot
at
of
the
really
7-minute,
like
30-second
talented
mark.
people in like varying fields.
Now 84 miles in altitude, 650 miles downrange, traveling more than 15.
Hey, you guys might call me a fuck. The thing is, you guys call me an idiot when I say the shit that I do, but it's because of people like Smoke and many others.
Haley open.
The window is now open for an abort once around option that would target splashdown in the Pacific Ocean. Still following nominal ascent at this time.
Are you jorking it right now, though, Smoke? Be for real. You put in all this time on this. I feel like I'd jork it. You know, it's
About 10
finally
seconds
happening.
remaining until the main engine cutoff of the
finally
Space
did
Launch
it.
System core stage.
Now you
Standing
can
by for
finally
confirmation
butt.
of MECO
Okay,
and
okay.
core stage separation.
Shh, we've been drinking too much. I'm good. I'm behaved. I'm behaved. Yeah, I remember they delayed it, right? I think that happened a while back.
Integrity and nominal Nico, core
Unless
stage
I'm confusing
separated.
it with a different one. Well, we don't really have visuals now. Elon! Get the Starlink on board! Where's the
8 minutes 40
Starlink,
seconds into the flight,
Elon?
we have a nominal main engine cutoff heading in the right trajectory on the way to swing around the moon. Core stage has separated,
Oh, it's been delayed
done its
multiple
job. Space Launch System
times.
upper stage,
Okay.
the inner rim cryogenic propulsion stage, or ICPS, still attached to the Orion
It was
spacecraft.
delayed in February, and you've been working 50 to 60 hours a week ever since. Good
9 minutes of
God.
mission elapsed time. Integrity crew of Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Cook, and Jeremy Hansen now in orbit around the Earth at the beginning of their journey to the moon.
Integrity Houston looking ahead to PRM.
Yeah,
Numbers
Smoke apparently
so far
worked on
per
this.
the
How
pad.
cool.
Copy that. Stand numbers for the pad.
Well, I don't know if we're gonna get much footage for a bit.
Capcom
They might
Stan
be able
Love's
to
Rift.
get some footage after.
Now reminding the crew
it,
that the perigee raise maneuver time of ignition is as expected prior to booster ignition. That
Man,
time
the
being
fact that this
49
takes
minutes,
6
50
days
seconds
to go
of
to the
mission elapsed
moon
time.
is actually nuts. $242,000 miles until the moon. Sheesh. Well, I think the rest is gonna just kind of be
Integrity, good. Neds deploy.
Yeah. I wasn't saying you were an engineer. I just meant maybe I missaid it, but I meant like you worked with the whole thing of this. That's how I meant it. Oh shit, Interstellar. Wait, don't play that. It actually makes it so intense. I should have played it when they were launching.
Halfway open on the secondary.
That would have been fucking cinema.
We copy
But that also
Stand
kind of
halfway
makes it
open.
sketchy.
Passing 11 minutes of mission elapsed time. Here, overhearing the conversation between Capcom Stan Love and Commander Reed Wiseman, already passing some milestones. We have a good nozzle extension deployment system.
Dude, I wonder if they have it
That
in
is
emote
confirmed,
mode because, like, if they
complete.
didn't,
We
people would
also
be
have the
saying, like,
visors are
fake,
confirmed up now past the dynamic
AI,
phase of flight
slop.
that is ascent. The
So just
their
put
launch
it
and
in
entry
emo
suits
mode.
that provided them an extra layer of protection. Now not as needed. They're going to raise those visors.
Please do not be alarmed. We are about
And
to
later in
engage.
today's mission, they will begin to
Dude, you
ingress
know what
or
would be
get out
peak? I know
of
you're
the
saying,
suits
like,
to begin some of their
tripping
initial
balls and
tasks
being
of
in
activating
the
some of the
stars and
systems
space and stuff.
aboard in the
Imagine doing
Integrity spacecraft.
DMT while on board.
It's passing 12 minutes of mission elapsed time. Again, the perigee raise maneuver that's targeted near 50 minutes of mission elapsed time, 49 minutes,
do
50
it.
seconds. That's what the crew is going to be working towards. The Commander Reed Wiseman, pilot Victor Glover.
Actually,
will
one of
focus
my
on
favorite trips ever
preparing for
on
that
DMT
milestone.
was a space type thing. I
In
was
the
like
meantime,
in space
mission specialist
falling,
Christina
which
Cook
doesn't
and,
really make
Jeremy
sense because I'm
Hansen
in space, but I was like in
will start
space
some of the
falling, and I
activation of
felt the
environmental control
sensation
light
of
support
like
systems. You may
free
hear
falling,
confirmation
which
of their
was so
activation
weird
over
and so
the
cool.
Orion to Earth
And I was falling,
communication
and I
network.
could see Earth off to the side, and then I was falling towards something.
Houston.
I don't know what it
Patriots,
was,
power back
but it was
in
basically
auto.
like another planet, and I was falling
Copy,
towards
C3
that.
Ox, and we're 2 minutes to
Legendary
maneuver.
music for the situation.
It really is, genuinely, to be honest. Man, I feel like I need to rewatch this movie. Oh, that might be it, chat. It might
13
just be
minutes and
staring
30
at,
seconds
like,
of
a
mission
little
elapsed
model
time.
for
We're
the
going to
rest of
continue
it.
to follow the crew of the Artemis 2 mission. They are beginning their journey around the moon to verify the systems that will take us to its surface. An incredible ascent. Artemis 2 is underway. Reed Wiseman, Victor
Did you ever
Glover,
see that
Christina Cook,
meme?
and Jeremy Hansen begin their journey to the moon. Still milestones to come up.
There's a meme that's like when you break in to steal shit, but they're watching Interstellar, and it's like the robber just sitting there watching Interstellar with the people they're
robbing.
robbing.
Keep tabs on Integrity and its crew from here in Mission Control Houston. But for now, we're going to send it back to you, Megan and Nicole at the Kennedy Space Center. Very jealous to hear how the launch experience was over on the Space Coast.
Yeah, Gary, if people are just joining us, welcome back to the Space Coast, where we just saw Artemis 2 lift off 14 minutes ago. And wow, what an amazing launch and an emotional one, too, as soon as the rocket lifted off. Nicole, you had tears in your eyes.
How am I
I
making
had
you
tears in my eyes,
dumber?
and we had all these people around us cheering.
If
It was
anything, you
amazing.
should be like, wow, you're incredibly smart.
It was a beautiful launch.
You have people that have worked alongside the
Yeah,
NASA
how does that make you
launch
feel,
here
someone who,
because you're so
you know, is an
incredibly
astronaut
smart
as
and you
well,
have
but
such
also,
good
as you said,
takes
friend.
that
Yeah,
those
so
type of
so
people
proud
are
of them.
gravitating towards you
Man, we don't have the
because of
words
your
in the English
amazing
language
takes
to
and
describe this
incredible
kind of an event,
knowledge
pride,
and
love,
wisdom.
So many emotions, you know, they are truly.
Do you think they would just watch someone
breaking
that's
some
stupid?
barriers,
No,
and
they
hopefully,
wouldn't.
You know, as Gary just said, they've got a long day ahead of them, so wishing them well on everything, but so far, what a beautiful launch to watch.
Yeah, to be returning to the lunar orbit in more than 50 years. Maybe they go
Yeah, I
further
hope all
from
the
Earth than any
astronauts
other
are good,
humans
man.
before
That's
them.
why this
Maybe
shit's
they
scary.
see,
Normally with like
parts
rocket
of the
launches, a
moon
lot
that
of
we've
times I
never
don't
seen
give a
before.
shit.
I mean,
You know, it's like
what
fucking
a
send
great
it, see what
start
happens.
to what could
Because they don't
be
have
all
people
of
on
these,
board. This one has
milestones that
people
we
on
break in
board,
just
so
a
it's
10-day
actually like
mission.
scary.
Yes, what a way to welcome in the Artemis generation.
Yeah, how do you feel? I mean, we
Or
saw some
it's all an
beautiful shots
elaborate
we were covering
hoax,
of,
and
of
they're
course, the
doing it
rocket, of
again,
course, the Earth,
and they're just
falling away
video
as we
recording
continue
this,
up into our ascent,
and
but
it's
also
all
some
a
of those crowd shots where we
fake.
saw young and old, just emotional, overcome by this history-making moment.
Man, we are going back to the moon for all, and we saw that today. We saw that in all the
You
crowds.
saw it
And
in
yeah,
West Palm,
you guys just
Johnny?
saw that view, the sunrise
You probably
or
could
sunset,
see
I
it,
guess.
yeah,
They
if you
just made
looked
it
up
over
north,
the crest of
because
the Earth,
it
and you
is
could see
only
the
like an
sun.
hour,
One of my favorite views
hour or
from space,
two
and
north
I
of
can't imagine
West
what
Palm.
what they're looking at now, and I can't wait to see
Definitely
what
probably
they're
could
looking
have
at
seen
in
it.
about 5 or 6 days.
Yeah, and you know, I know a lot of people are like, you know what, I'm surprised this launched on the first try, because we know, like any little thing, we have to be keeping safety in mind, and we want to make sure we're ready to go. But we were ready to go, and I think it surprised a lot of people. What a
You didn't
wonderful
pick the
surprise
good
on this
one,
Wednesday
dude.
evening.
It did, you know, and
What is
it kind
it,
of surprised
Hans
me as well. But you know,
Zimmer?
it's just
like
a testament
no
to the
time for
team here
caution.
that has been
Yeah, there
working
it
so
is.
hard on Artemis. You know, Artemis 1, we learned a ton of lessons. We learned a ton from the wet dress for Artemis 2. We were able to go in, fix those things. We even had a couple mishaps today, not mishaps, but a
Thank
couple,
you, Rafe.
you know, anomalies today that the team creatively came up with solutions for. It's just a testament to the teamwork that gets us to the moon.
And so we can continue to watch Christina, Reed, Victor,
Yeah,
and
that's
Jeremy
sick. If I
on
was
their
in
way
Florida, I
now,
might have took the
to
drive
moon,
to drive up to watch
in
it.
Earth's orbit and awaiting the next in-flight milestones, deploying Orion's solar arrays. So why don't we get back in with Mission Control and Gary.
Hands up! Hey, dude, thank you for the 49
Hey,
months.
thanks, Megan. Again, we're following
I
along
said
in the
something.
action. It is a long day. They have a number of procedures they need to get to immediately in their timeline.
And Integrity Houston, cross tie is
Bro,
on
Hans
board for
Zimmer is
FC
like
down.
a fucking legend when it comes to music. Uh-oh!
We copy Houston, thank you.
The footage cut out. What's happening up there?
Cross tie referring to flight controllers here initiating a connection between some of the batteries aboard the Orion spacecraft, allowing for an even distribution of power. This is the
Dude, this music makes it so
flight control
intense.
teams that took us
Stop
through
this.
ascent of the Artemis 2 mission today. Right now we're, as you see, passing 18 minutes of mission elapsed time. The Orion spacecraft Integrity and the interim cryogenic propulsion system are maneuvering tail to sun. It is in this orientation, this attitude.
For that momentary prop caution.
And Reed, no action. We're looking at it.
Wow, this song is so peak. It's
actually verifying what is being routed to his displays.
I'm not cosplaying Doom. This is an intense moment, and they're gonna make it through totally fine, just like they did on Interstellar.
With their nominal procedures to prepare for the perigee raise maneuver, and of course the solar array wing deploy ahead of that. The solar wing deploy is a critical milestone.
They died in Interstellar.
To have our coverage.
No, they didn't. Wait, did they? No, they didn't.
Successful launch.
I can't actually fully remember.
Deployment of the solar array.
No, he saves it. They were spinning out, and they saved the whole thing, right?
Power is a significant milestone and says to the flight control teams.
This is from when they're spinning in a circle, and he's like, I need to do this.
To continue through some of the next milestones.
Wait, 3 of them died? Oh shit, maybe we should stop playing it then.
On ascent vehicle once around is the current option. And the board to orbit option ATO will be switched to a preferred mode at the time that the solar array wings are deployed and matched.
Dude, this song is
flight patrol teams a little bit more flexibility.
It's almost over. It's almost over. I turned it down well.
Give us just 1 minute.
And get an F.
And Stan, you can read it like this, ready to copy.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get much footage.
Expected 1 second earlier at 5:1 minutes 26 seconds.
All right. Legendary.
All right, Stan, we copy 1 second.
Hans Zimmer is just a fucking legend, bro. He also wrote.
Saws are starting to deploy. Thermal knives are.
I can't remember what the name of it is.
We concur. Thanks for the report.
In the house, in a heartbeat. Yeah.
Read back of the reports that you just heard on the Orion to Earth network.
This one.
Integrity has maneuvered tail to sun.
God,
the IL-10 nozzle on the end of the ICPS is pointed towards the sun.
It's weird it says
the
28 weeks later. It's from 28 days later.
With the deployment confirmed, it'll be several minutes until they are what is called in a latched position.
Oh my god, this song's so
Once
good.
they are latched and confirmed to be drawing power, they can switch the mode to ATO and
they
continue along the
reused
mission.
it?
Did you know our national bird?
The teacher's handover at the pad, that message meant the crew was provided
a better nest.
The crew was provided some preliminary numbers of when to expect handovers between the tracking and data relay satellites.
Dude, 28 days
Currently
later is like one of my
orbiting Earth at an
favorite
altitude of
movies of all time,
545
and then 28 weeks later is
miles
dog shit. And
above the Earth, they are in a near-Earth
I haven't
network
watched 28
communication
years
system.
later
The
because
tracking and
28
data relay
weeks
satellites,
later was so dog shit that
geosynchronous
I'm worried
satellites
that
are
28
stationed about
years later is going to be
23,000 miles
bad.
above
And
the
I've heard 28 years later is bad. But apparently
After the
there's like a
Abbey
giant
burn
zombie
that occurs
dick.
later today.
That's like all anyone
The
says about
burn
that
itself
movie
will
is
put them
there's a
in an
giant
altitude
zombie
that
dick.
surpasses the range of the tracking and data relay satellites, and they will.
I don't know
transition to the
anything
Deep
about
Space
28 years
Network
later
today.
other than there is a zombie with a big wiener, apparently.
Integrity for prop messages, we see 2 temperature measurements right near the line. It's that momentary message you saw earlier. We're going to suppress those. It's CM helium.
Okay, so when they get closer to the
T1,
moon, they'll be
and
able to
heater
4K
1,
images
T1,
and
they're going
stream
suppressed.
stuff. Okay, hell yeah, that'll be sick.
Integrity, thank you.
I kind of figured that like when they get kind of closer and things settle out a bit, they'll be able to kind of like actually start doing some stuff. But you can tell they have cameras on board and whatnot, but they're not really staying stable, probably because they're moving so incredibly fast. I don't know though what would cause the image to break.
This is Mission Control Houston, passing 23 minutes of mission elapsed time into the Artemis 2
I mean, it makes
mission.
sense that they would do dicks in 28 years later. I mean, in 28 days later, you see Cillian Murphy's
This is
dick
after
within like the first 5
launch
minutes of the
that
movie.
began at 5:35 and 12 seconds Central Time, 6:35 and 12 seconds p.m. Eastern Time. Right now, the orientation
Oh,
you're seeing
batteries
from
and power,
our
they
aero
don't wanna waste
visualization
That makes sense.
translates some of the telemetry that we're getting from the spacecraft and puts it into a model so you can follow along on some of the milestones that we are following here.
You're complaining? What, about Cillian Murphy's dick? No, I'm pretty sure Cillian Murphy, like, seeing Cillian Murphy like that is when I realized, like, I was like,
nozzle is pointed
might be slightly weird.
Solar arrays are currently deployed. From this visualization, they look fully stowed in a position.
I think that was the one for me, which is crazy because it's I don't really like Cillian Murphy in a lot of his newer roles.
Commander Reed Wiseman,
but I fucking
pilot
love
Victor
Cillian
Glover
Murphy.
Overseeing the deployment of the solar arrays. And we'll follow the attitude maneuver changes ahead of the
best streamer ever.
Of the ICPS engine, the Paragears
JK,
maneuver.
April Fool's
We see
nerd.
4 saws deployed and latched, ready for
Thanks,
ATO
man.
preferred.
You got me. I thought you believed I was the best streamer ever, so you got me. Happy April Fools, dude.
And Integrity Houston, we are seeing a 7-second miscompare between the MET on Orion and ICPS.
You got April Fools.
We'd like you to read us the MET from your center status bar and for the ICPS on StackSum.
Yeah, I love that fucking song. That song's so
And
good.
Stan, we see a absolutely precise alignment. MET 25.
The Mind Goblin. What's the Mind Goblin?
ICPS MET.
Copy. Thank you for that. We'll investigate a ground issue.
And Houston Integrity, ATO preferred set.
Mind Goblin.
Copy. ATO preferred.
Dang, you got me. I didn't know that was about to happen. Wow. God, wow, you did. You got me. I didn't even expect that. I thought you were talking about a Mind Goblin.
Into the flight of Artemis
But
2.
you said Mind
We have
Goblin,
confirmation
these
that
nuts.
all 4 solar array wings are deployed and latched.
What if I do mind,
This is the
though?
configuration needed to switch to ATO preferred, which you did.
Well, we might go
here
back to
confirmed
Resident
from
Evil.
pilot
I
Victor
mean,
Glover. That mode has
this
been
is actually
switched.
fucking sick. I'm really happy that they were able to actually get
There's
out
also a
into
discussion with
space.
Capcom
That was
Stan
the big
Love and
concern
Commander Reed
there.
Wiseman about the
Obviously, they
alignment
still have a
of the
long
MET
trip
clocks
ahead
on
of
the
them,
Orion
but
spacecraft.
that's the biggest,
And,
like,
the
concerning and
ICPS,
scary
Commander Reed Wiseman
spot
confirmed the clocks are
of
in
it.
sync, no issues. They're
The
gonna
other
investigate it
scary
on the
spot
ground.
is going
We're
to be
proceeding with
coming
today's mission.
back. That's going to
26
be the
minutes
other
of mission
scary
lapse time
spot.
counting.
But obviously, they won't be doing that for a bit, so...
Win.
Hey, A2! Thank you for the gifted!
Man, that was great.
Appreciate the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. I mean, I'm down to keep watching, but if it's just going to kind of be like a dildo image, we maybe just go back to playing some Resident Evil or something. But I also don't necessarily mind just chilling and bullshitting and yapping and whatever either, so... I'm kind of open-ended a little bit. I don't really care which way we go. I'm just enjoying chilling today.
Here and photosynthesize like a plant until we die.
Yeah, we could always leave it open and just keep it in the background and then tab back into it if it something crazy happens or something starts going on. The thing is, I would be down to watch the slower moments if we actually had footage, but I don't think we're going to get footage much for the next couple days, to be honest, from the sounds of it. But within the next couple days, we'll probably start getting some pretty amazing footage, to be honest.
This is Mission Control Houston. We're approaching 28 minutes of mission elapsed time into the
Same
Artemis 2 mission.
progression if we play Resident Evil.
At this point, we've had a successful.
We've been
liftoff,
making good progression. What are you even on about?
5:35 p.m. and 12 seconds p.m. Central Time, 6:35 and 12 seconds
World's
p.m. Eastern
oldest tortoise died? No effing way.
We've had a good main engine cutoff, core stage separation, and a good trajectory to
Bro, they're
begin
going
today's
1,600 or 16,000 miles an hour.
Right now,
They're fucking
Spacecraft
zooming.
has maneuvered tail to sun. We're standing by for another maneuver to maneuver into the burn attitude.
Evil 0
This is where
progress.
the RL-10 engine of the ICPS is pointed in the correct orientation for the perigee raise maneuver.
It's not.
We did hear confirmation that the perigee raise maneuver time of ignition has been confirmed per the pad, which means it was the predicted time prior to liftoff.
Integrity for GNC, we're taking channel 1 to unfiltered and to BFS.
Damn, the tortoise was 193 years old.
Okay, Stan, we're watching. Go ahead.
That's crazy. Dude, you know what I think is going to be really fucking crazy to start seeing? If this reverse aging shit actually works on humans, what is that going to mean for humanity?
Capcom, Stan Love.
That is an interesting thing to think about. At least I think it is.
It will switch the navigation source from channel 1.
Is it just going to be for the super elite and the super rich? Because if that's the case, that fucking sucks.
Will receive,
but if it's made widely available to people,
and as at least watching to confirm that switch has
I don't know.
occurred.
I guess we'll see what happens. What I think is going to happen is that it's going to increase our lifespan, basically, more than like you live forever. I think it's just going to increase lifespan.
Inside 20 minutes at this time. From the time
they're basically going through all the steps to set the vehicle on cruise control to the moon, deploy, and navigation.
We did have a successful
deployment. That makes the
and
most
launch of
sense. I mean, they're
all
basically
four
going to be
solar array
fucking
wings.
chilling for the next couple days.
This is the configuration needed to commit to the perigee raise maneuver.
The way that I
Of course,
interpret
flight controllers
this,
here in Mission
there
Control
is
Houston
reverse
will
aging
continue to
happening.
evaluate that
So
everything
I
is
don't know
good
if you guys
before
know
committing to
this,
that
but I'll
burn.
say it real briefly.
The perigee
We've
raise
watched it in
maneuver
the
does
past.
raise the perigee, the
They
lowest
have
point
been
in
able
the
to
orbit from
reverse
15 to
age
100
in
nautical
animals,
miles.
and it has
The
actually
100
worked.
nautical mile mark,
So they are
is
starting
needed to
reverse
continue in low Earth
aging
orbit and
testing
hit the
in
target for
humans
the
this
apogee raise
year.
burn.
It actually
That
just
will put them in
started,
a
and
high
it got
Earth
approved
orbit,
this
for the
year.
remainder of the day
So they should
and set
start
them
those
up for the
tests
right,
this year.
The right position
And I guess we'll see what
to
happens with
execute the
that.
translunar injection
My
and
interpretation,
exit the
or
moon
how
tomorrow.
I feel like things is going to happen, and I'm completely just a dumbass streamer, so I could be completely wrong, so don't listen to
26
what I'm about
seconds.
to say, but maybe listen to it.
Relatively short
I
burn,
think
but it
it's
does
just
raise
going
the
to
perigee
increase
and do the
our
job to
average
get into the,
lifespan.
correct
So rather
position
than
before
like
firing
dying
that,
at like 70,
main
80,
engine on the
90,
ICPS.
now we'll live till like
That had a teeter's
130,
handover. This is the
140,
tracking and data
150.
relay satellites.
That's what I
east to
think's
west.
going to
They are
happen with
geosynchronous
this type of
satellites that
shit
are
and this
positioned
type
around
of
the
like
globe.
advancement.
And as Orion makes its
But
way,
I guess we'll see.
Around the Earth right now, above the west coast of
So you could be
Africa,
like, hey, I'm 50 years old,
at
and it's
an
like,
altitude
oh,
of
you're
about
still young as shit. You know, like maybe
statute
something like
miles.
that, right?
and counting.
But I don't really
Perigee
know
raise
what's about to
maneuver is
happen
not
with it. They're doing
executed
testing
at the
on it.
perigee. It
this
is
year,
rather
apparently.
executed on the actually closer to the apogee. But what it does is it raises the perigee.
I don't know
of
if it'll
the,
reverse
other
stuff
end
like
of the orbit
Alzheimer's, but
to 100 nautical miles.
basically the way that I understood it is they're viewing human DNA and
26-second
human
duration
like.
burn does not conflict with the time that they've reported of the tracking and data relay satellite
I'm literally
handover
beating it
from
right
TGS
now,
east to
you
west.
dip.
Again,
I'm literally
going
gonna
to
beat it like
are used
now.
not only by Integrity today, but the International Space Station as well.
Fuck, I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? Damn it, I forgot. Would I want to live that long?
51
no, not
minutes,
really, to be honest. I mean,
seconds.
maybe if I could stay like
Plenty of margin.
If I could stay between
before
20
the,
and 50
perigee raise maneuver cutoff happens
till I
and
was
the trajectory is
150
analyzed to
or
see whether it was a
200
good
or
burn.
100 plus,
good
I
burn
think I
means
would
that the burn
like
was
that. But if I had to
as
live
expected
forever
and sets
or
the
live a long
trajectory on
time
course
and I
for
was
that
like
100
70,
nautical mile
80,
perigee
90,
target
nah,
mark.
I think I'd just fucking check out. Fuck that shit. But if I think I could be in between the like 20 to 50 range, anywhere in there, I think Yeah, I think I would
Again,
do
for those
it.
sticking with us on NASA Plus and following along on our coverage, we will continue to follow and.
What I was saying about the reverse aging. The reverse aging is basically that they are viewing human like DNA and human anatomy, and they're basically viewing it like a computer. And
we'll
I guess by doing that, they've been able to reverse age shit, viewing our stuff more like a computer rather than like
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime.
We will continue coverage 24/7 at the NASA YouTube channel. For those that want to see all of the upcoming milestones, there are
the quality of your mind could be really good if you could keep the mind young, or if you could enhance the mind with like computer technology.
NASA.gov to find the latest on when to find those activities. Given that this is an operational mission,
I mean, there's a lot of people that are like 70 years old and they still think they're like in their 20s and 30s.
Maintaining transparency in the mission and providing you all
and the reason why I think that happens is because your brain is fully developed in your 20s and 30s.
Christina Cook,
and I think that's why a lot of people, even as you get older, still view themselves as being 20 to 30. I think for men it's more 30, and for women it's more like late 20s. So that's why a lot of people believe they're like, oh, I'm fucking 60 years old, but I still feel like I'm 30 in my mind.
Its burn attitude.
That's because your brain like stopped developing at that point.
Perigee raise maneuver. Overseeing these steps is primarily done by Commander.
I could be wrong in saying that, but that's how I kind of take that type of stuff.
Specialist Christina Cook and Jeremy Hansen focusing on some of the system activation.
No, that's not me being a doctor. That's just me being a dumbass and yapping. But that's kind of what I think is going on.
The activation
like your brain fully develops, so you kind of stick in that
to continuing on the mission, making sure that those systems are,
which is so interesting to think about, because now as I get older, I look back in my 20s and I'm like, man, I thought I knew shit then, but I was dumb as fuck.
Needs of the crew, with humans on board, through the duration of the mission that extends 10 flight days.
Still are.
Standing by for an update to the perigee raise maneuver time of ignition.
I think all guys are dumb as shit until their 30s.
Houston, updated PRM
I ain't even
numbers
capping. I think if you want to find like a dude to like date and marry and shit like that, you should get a dude in their 30s.
Ready to copy.
At least. Because that's where we finally fucking like get our shit together and our minds like really fucking start to like lock in.
Go unchanged at 26 seconds.
In our 20s, we think we know what we're doing, but we're dumb as shit still, and our brain is still developing.
Tigo 26.
Well, I want you guys to be able to hear it, so I don't really care if I'm competing with the volume. I mean, I can turn it down if you guys want me to.
Good job! Here's something I've thought about a few times. If the technology ever arrives where they can transfer your brain into a fully bionic body, would you do it? I would.
This is Mission Control Houston with that update.
That is really interesting, Bald.
A little more than 13 minutes from the time of ignition.
I mean, I can turn it down if you guys really want. That's a really interesting topic. The thing is, would your brain digress and kind of like start to deteriorate, or do you think your brain would be full? The other thing that this is going to sound like I'm fucking stoned, and I'm not. I'm just a little drunk. The other thing that I think, and this is hypotheticals, I don't know if this is actually real or not, is that I feel like you have your brain and you have your soul.
Mission Specialist Christina Cook and Jeremy Hansen inside.
That sounds fucking crazy to say out loud, but I feel like you have yourself and then you have your brain, and your brain is like your backup person, your backup computer.
This time, all 4 crew
and then you have your soul, which is you as the person, as the thing living in the body. Is that stupid, or does that make sense? It makes sense to me. Yo, Hivy, thank you for the 13 months. So to me, is like if you were to transfer the brain, are you just yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Brain is hardware, soul is software. That's actually a super good way of putting it. I really like that. Yeah, so would it be just transferring the hardware, or would you actually be transferring yourself over? So I don't know. And maybe this is me just being like not mentally stable, but I genuinely argue with my brain. I'm not even joking. Like, I will have full-on arguments with my brain.
Less than 2 minutes.
Like, my brain is telling me do this, and I'm like, no, brain, you're being stupid. We got to do this. And then my brain's like, no, do that, because this is safer and this is better. And then I'm like, no, brain, sometimes you got to do shit even though it's scary. And the brain's like, no, don't do that shit because it's scary and I don't want to get hurt. And then you're like, no, brain, fuck you, we're going to do it anyways.
You heard some of the environmental control.
So you see what I mean? Like, I'm arguing with my brain.
Jeremy Hansen activated the O2
but maybe I'm just mentally crazy and not stable. But I feel like I'm okay. Okay, so some of you guys actually do this. Okay, good. All right, so I'm not fully crazy. Not fully crazy. At least some of you guys understand what I'm talking about.
Execute the perigee raise maneuver.
Nah, bro, I swear to God, there's like, no, your brain like wants and knows things. And the thing about your brain is it gets trained like a computer. It gets trained off experience. So things that are good, it is reminded of that. Things that are bad, it's reminded of that. And your brain is constantly like, go to good, avoid bad, avoid scary, avoid blah, blah, blah. But you yourself are still like, I want to do this, or I want to do that, or I don't want to do this, and I don't want to do that, or, hey, why don't you drink? Because drinking feels good. And it's like, no, brain, I don't really want to drink because I like, do you know what I mean? Like, there's like a back and forth. 40 minutes. Or like maybe you want to drink, but the brain's like, nah, don't drink because that's bad for you. You know, like.
Soul or not, the fact is, everything about you, everything you ever thought or felt or experienced is in your brain. The brain is literally you.
That's a good way of putting it too. Yes, for sure. But I will counter argument and say we haven't really fully unlocked the brain's potential. So do we actually fully understand the brain? Because they say, what, we use 20 some odd % of our brain. So what the fuck is going on with the other 80% of it? 70, 80% of it. Why is that particular part of the brain not unlocked?
The 4 battery buses that are inside of Orion.
I don't know. These are things I'm not confident on, so I won't argue with you guys on this one because I actually don't know.
Solar array wings will be put into a position.
It's interesting things
to take on the loads imparted by the ICPS main engine when they execute the 26-second burn.
10% of the brain uses is a myth. Well, I didn't say 10% to begin with,
and the attitude is being
but we don't fully use our brain. We do use 100% of it. No, we don't. I'm positive we do not use 100% of our brain. And the reason why I'm positive on that is because you can do certain things that will activate and trigger certain parts of the brain, as well as certain things that trigger in your brain will be different based on like what you're kind of going through, as well as I actually feel like this is why people like shrooms and other psychedelics and things like that, because I feel like, and this isn't just psychedelics, it's all, like drugs in general. I think people like that type of stuff because it unlocks a part of the brain that you normally don't access. So I do think there is a thing of like you can somewhat access different parts of your brain for sure, but I don't think you're fully unlocking all of it at the same time. Imagine being able to fully unlock all of your brain at all times. You would be completely different.
Launching at 6:35 and 12 seconds p.m. Eastern Time. Now again,
this isn't dumb takes. This is literally shit they teach you in school, bro. It's like 20-30% you use of your brain, and the rest of it you don't. But the thing is, I do think you trigger certain parts of your brains at times. So maybe it's not completely accurate in that regard. But I don't think you're fully using your entire brain at all times. Which is why that it kind of gets interesting with like the not Inception, whatever that miracle drug is from that movie, where they take that miracle drug and then it unlocks their full brain. Like that actually makes a lot of sense.
Dreams at the Kennedy Space Center and be a part
I forget
of
what that movie is.
launch.
No, not the
Here in Houston,
Substance.
again, we're turning our attention to the mission.
Limitless,
Now
that
we'll say
one.
farewell and thank you to our colleagues there for today's launch coverage. We'll see you again
Yeah,
soon
Limitless.
for
He takes
splashdown.
the pills
This
and
is
it
Mission
unlocks
Control
like the
Houston,
true potential of the
sending it back over
brain.
to Megan and Nicole at the
Because
home
I genuinely think if everyone used 100% of their brain, bro, we would be so advanced.
Right here at Kennedy Space Center.
But we're dumb because we don't. We access parts of it at different times. Whether it's pleasure, certain parts of it gets activated. Whether it's pain, certain parts of it get activated. Whether it's trauma, certain parts of it gets activated. But we're not activating it all at the same time. And that's why certain artists will activate different parts of their brain than people that are maybe not so artistically inclined. Why does that happen? If we were unlocking 100% of our brains, everyone would be natural and be able to unlock this artistic side of themselves, right? But they can't because they're not accessing that part, which is why when you do the research on some of these crazy people that have different ideologies and different thinking and different art styles and different viewpoints on things, they're tapping into a different part of their brain. If everyone was doing that, we wouldn't have this. So like 1,000,000% positive, you're not using 100% of your brain. You might use 100% of it overall. I could believe that. But you're using parts of it at different times. And that's why I think drugs in a degree is kind of good, because I do think if you do drugs, it allows you to access parts of your brain that you wouldn't normally access had you not been on something that alternated your mind. Okay, you want me to take you up on a fucking thing? Go ahead and take something that you may or may not like or dislike, smoke weed, and then try to do that same exact thing. But when your mind says no, just do it and watch what your brain starts to trigger. It's interesting. And that's what I'm trying to say.
Who have just left crew suit up and are now walking down a hallway. And here they are, NASA's Artemis II crew, taking their first steps out.
Which one's your friend, Smoke? I don't know if Smoke's still here.
And the four of them step into their astrovan. And off they go.
Oh, there they go.
Oh, this must feel so special to the crew to see all of these people here. Watching the crew.
Hey, what's up, Wolf? You don't need weed? The thing is, yeah, you're right. You don't need weed. But the thing is, most people don't want to meditate and try to unlock these parts of their brain or even remotely try to look inward towards themselves. So you can cheat code it by using drugs. I know that's like not necessarily good. I'm not really wanting to promote drugs per se, but it's like a cheat code to use drugs. Whereas you could do it yourself, but it is incredibly difficult, takes a lot of training, takes a lot of inner focus, and takes a lot of like meditation to be able to unlock those parts. Whereas you could just cheat code it with drugs. All right, well, the stream went offline, so RIP, I guess.
Good job! This is almost a spooky video. A guy that lost half his brain went on to get a degree. Kinda proves you can still function with only half a brain.
I told him that if I were not his mother and did not know him and I saw him on the street, I would stare. He called himself a monster.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's certain parts of the brain that get triggered off
said,
certain
"I'm a
responses.
monster."
So there's a part of it that's like the creative side, there's a part of it that's the pleasure side, there's a part of it that's the pain side. All of that different type of stuff is all in different locations in the brain.
Skull that was collapsed on his
So
right
it
side,
makes sense that you'd be
kinda like
totally
a
chill
rotten
even without
pumpkin that's
half of
collapsed
your
in
brain.
with a hole in the
But
middle of it.
you wouldn't be able to access
He was
those
uptight
certain
going out in
parts, so
public,
there's
and
probably
he wanted
some sort of
reconstruction. He wanted
limitations there
self-esteem
with
back.
certain
He wanted to
things.
look nice and to look normal again, because he really is a very talkative young man and a very outgoing young man. He wanted to be fixed and made whole again. my other patients found that this.
I'm not spouting nonsensical shit. What are you even on about? This is literally true. As far as like the nitty-gritty, intricate details, I'm not going into that because that I don't know. But this is actual things.
Inspired by his
I'm not making that up.
And spirit, Dr. Apesos made a promise to Ahad.
Pesos told him he was going to get him looking back
Yo,
the way
thank
he
you,
did
Bald.
before the accident. And that's what started the friendship that they have.
Ahad's reconstruction required techniques never before attempted.
It's not. So you think every single person is using 100% of their brain? You genuinely think people are using 100% of their brain? How do I pull up? Hey, Gemini, are people using 100% of their brains at any given moment? Or is this made up? Wait, no, I won't say that. It sounds prejudiced, so... The answer is yes. Can it read out loud on... Oh, it doesn't read out loud on the web page. That sucks. It reads out loud on the phone. The short answer is yes. You are using your entire brain virtually all the time. The idea of using only 10% of their brain is one of the most persistent myths of psychological and neurological or neuroscience. While it makes for a great movie plot... That's the movie I said. It's simply not how biology works. Why the 10% myth is false. If we only use 10%, I didn't say 10%. I said 20 or 30%, you dumbass, stupid AI. Maybe you should use 100% of your brain, dumbass AI. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So active at a time. I should use Grok, honestly, because Grok reads out loud. So active at one time, how much percent of the brain are you using? At any given moment, you are using nearly 100% of your brain's capacity. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the 20% is right. It says it's too expensive to use 90% of your brain, so it basically puts it on power save mode and only uses 20% of it to conserve energy. See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. So your brain is not always active, and that's exactly what I fucking said, is that... No, that's exactly what I fucking said, is that you use 100% of your brain, but you only have it active at certain parts, and only certain parts of it are triggering at certain parts. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. See? I told you. I'm right. You're literally wrong. I'm literally right. So then you are only using 20% of your brain typically at any given moment. It's a bit of a tricky number. The 20% figure actually refers to your body's energy, not the physical amount of brain being used. To clarify the percent of use at any given moment. That 20% is how much of your body's total daily energy. The 100% of the amount of brain is active throughout the day. A piano analogy. If you're asking how many neurons are firing at the exact, is much lower than 100%. Can you talk to me like I'm 10 years old? This is too annoying to read. No problem. Let's make it super simple. Imagine your brain is a giant house with 100 rooms. The 10% myth, some people think 90% of those rooms are locked and we never use them. That's wrong. The truth is every single room in the house, you use every single room in the house. Some rooms are for talking, some are for breathing, some are remembering. If you use the whole house, why don't you use it all at once? Think of it like lights on in your house. You don't turn on every single light in the house. So then you are only using 20% of the brain at a single time. So by definition, you are only using 20% of the brain, just different parts of it at different times. Not exactly. Dude, Gemini's fucking dumb. Gemini doesn't know shit. It's AI slop, guys. Like, are we really going to trust AI? Genuinely? It's AI slop. This is why I don't trust AI, bro. It's just a bunch of slop. It's like not even worth even acknowledging. Who's actually going to pay attention to what AI says? Not me. It's just slop, you know? That, like, does it even know? It's obviously caters to whatever you want it to say. I think we all can come to terms with that. All right. Well, if anything happens with the NASA shit, let me know. We'll tab back over, but I guess we'll go back over to Resident Evil.
Smoke. Good job. Play my last Dono, you bald scammer.
Hope it like lagged.
Smoke. Coalition.
Yeah, that's my viewer that works at NASA.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Smoke.
Oh.
You fucking slut, whore, bitch, cheater, ass, slut.
The hype train.
Oh, you just sleep around with all the streamers. Is that what it is? Disgusting. No. That's cool. That's cool. Do we play Resident Evil or what do we do now? I don't know. I don't think there's going to be more NASA stuff, so. Bald, thank you for the 5. Play my last dono. Oh, this is your brain.